What up, everybody? Let's see here. Boom. There we are. There we are. I got some special guests, man. My homeboys are gonna hit the panel today. We got my boy Celioso, Cell Max. What up, Cell? Is your audio okay?
I can hear you.
Cool, cool. Your audio's clear.
Everything's clear.
Everything clear. What up, Don? What up, Beetle Bailey? Beetle Bailey says entertainment trucks make 7 to 12,000 a week, depending on the tour. Lots of sitting around, not much miles ran, free catering, free tickets to the shows, showers available at all. Yep. I know all about it, bro. I know all about it. I did the red carpet. I hauled all the red carpet stuff one time for MGM over there in Vegas.
A lot of those dudes are Teamsters, right?
Yeah, probably in that part. What's this? Oh, I'm gonna do that
the
later.
union.
In case it doesn't go good.
Yeah, they
Hey,
make that
Quick,
money.
what up, Quick? I see I sent you the link, Quick, on your phone. But but yeah, that was crazy. I learned something today about the big old smog. Shit, man. What up, Shannon? How you doing, Shannon? Glad to see you here. Clinton, what up? What up? Stanza, what up? What up? Obviously, my boy Quick. Daniel, what up? What up? I still haven't learned how to unblock nobody on this damn thing. What up, Clay? Beetle says I'm on tour right now. The truckers are not Teamsters. Yeah. Well, when I do the studio stuff, Beetle Bailey, I'm Teamster. But on the tour stuff, I guess you guys ain't Teamster. But when I do studio stuff, I'm on Teamsters.
Well, the tours are different. That's interesting.
Yeah. What up, Chai? What up? Doing a split here in
I've dropped off a
Tennessee.
lot of
Okay,
band
that's what's up.
stuff, but I wasn't making nothing.
Life on Wheels. What up? What up? Quick is joining us on the panel. What up, Quick?
How the audio? Good? No
Yep,
echo?
it's good. Nope.
All right, cool.
I think a lot of the echo, which I got to find out, is on my side when I'm doing my second screen.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, right now it's echoing. I don't know why. We're waiting for one more person to get in here, letting the little bit of alerts that actually do go out. But I've been trying to find out how to go to the moderators and the blocking and all that kind of shit on my thing.
On the Starlink.
Somehow one of my guys got blocked. I don't even know how the hell that even happened. But I don't even see it no more. That's the craziest shit.
Oh shit! This shit is right.
Yeah, I don't even see it nowhere, man. Because this poor dude is blocked.
I got my buddy behind me, so you might hear something on the radio every now and then. We're running these dedicated Walmarts.
Okay, I think I might. Did I find it? Nope, that's not it. Basic info.
If I'm going in and out, hey, cool. If I'm going in and out, just know that I gotta just let me know so I could take it off this Starlink.
All right, we'll do, bro. Let me see. This is crazy. All right. Okay, I think I found it. Wait a minute, he's not blocked. You mean I went through all this shit and his ass ain't even fucking blocked? This fool. Come on, man. Let me hit this dude up. So, man, you guys ready for this live stream? It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta call my mentee.
It's ready.
Hey, I finally found out where all this stuff's at, and you're not blocked, bro.
Bro, what's going on with YouTube? Then it's up here. I've been up there trying to chat and everything. This damn thing showing up nothing.
Yeah. Well, if you say certain words YouTube don't like, it won't put it up there.
I think that YouTube something.
Well, we're live right now. See if we can talk.
Yeah, just up the type of the chat that you have to just happen to call up.
And we just lost Sedioso. Yeah, because I'm on my block screen, bro, and you're not there.
Yeah, must be up there something up there from the YouTube. So I don't know how long they gonna have me up there on punishment. I might have to hide no kind of suck them into probably making me an alternative account, I guess. Up there, watch what I say and stuff. But I get up there, I think it was probably up there something up there, back and forth with up there, our good friend and good brother. So
Yeah, no, I don't know what happened, bro.
yeah, it was probably a battle band thing on the YouTube end.
Yeah, because I finally did all this stuff, bro. Finally found out where it's at and everything.
Yeah.
And damn it, you ain't even fucking blocked. I'm like, what the hell? I've been live. Everybody's waiting for me to start the live. We're live. I was like, I gotta unblock this motherfucking shit, and it wasn't even the case.
Must be up there.
Well, you can hit the panel. I mean, even if YouTube's mad, you can still hit the panel.
Yeah, but I might have to panel a little bit up to try to get them. So I was up there watching, seeing what we up there talking about.
You said dinner?
Huh?
Did I hear you say you're getting dinner?
Yeah.
God damn, it's 1:30.
Up there by phone for him, but up there lobby.
Oh, okay. All right, bro. I'm gonna get started the show, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, late. There goes the phone. Told you, man. It was quiet as hell until I go live. Man, I got the studios mad at me, bro. I'm supposed to get these damn Teslas and shit. My driver supposed to go smog the goddamn truck, and he got sick as hell. So I had to rush over to go fellow smog. Oh, man. Hell no, man.
Damn.
In California. The sensor just went out on the coolant level, which is no big deal. It has nothing to do with smog or none of that shit. And it fails it. So
Because of a check engine light or whatever? They can't have any lights on?
Yeah, you know how like your coolant gets too low and the truck will tell you?
Yep.
But I'm about to delete all that bullshit, bro. All right. What up, friend? Hell yeah, we're back. GW. I don't know about you, GW, man. I was talking to James Best, man. I'm just so you know, man. I'm not gonna put this shit on my public platform, but I'm a little upset with you, GW. You're on some bullshit, bro. You better talk to James and ask him what he told me. What up, Phoenix? Phoenix is show attendance. That's right, man. What up, Al? How you doing? You can get some of those small guys to come to you. Yeah, I know, man, but I got a new appointment on Tuesday. All right, people. We're going to do some numbers today. We're going to do some breakdowns, man. Let me see. All Cali CDL license should be suspended. Hell no. This has been my shit. I've had my shit too long. So check this out, people. Earlier on the live stream today, we were talking about who's playing music. Whoever's playing music, we cannot play music. It'll get me kicked off YouTube.
My radio's off.
So you playing music?
Not anymore.
Yeah, we'll be live. Next thing you know, the whole stream will get shut down and turned off over some music. What up, Green?
It's one of those.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. You can hear me, Marcel?
Yeah, I had to turn off my damn music.
You called him by his government. You gotta call him Cellmax or Cell.
Okay.
Or, I don't know,
Excel. I probably might slip, so I Celioso's easier.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Celioso.
Yeah, man. So he said not anymore. They're laughing because he said not anymore. Oh man, that's funny. So just so you guys know, Green and Celioso, we got Quick. I met Quick personally like a lot of times. Quick is a good, solid dude.
Yeah, he was on with us last time, right? Or the while back. Yeah.
I come
What's
on
up,
every
bro?
now and then when I can. What's up, man?
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Hey, I'm gonna jump
What?
off, and my boy behind me, I'm gonna send him a link to the channel so he can listen.
Oh,
All
cool.
right, sounds good.
I'm gonna have to jump off to do it though, so I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So check this out, man. I've done
Check
so
this
many
out.
different live streams
Mm-hmm.
showing you guys about trucks, used trucks, what AI says about the profitabilities and all that. AI actually says that 85 to 95% of lease drivers fail. Like, I mean, AI says all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the reality is excuses, right? Excuses. The one thing I try to tell people is about excuses. Like, throw excuses out the window. If you guys really sit at the table with a bunch of business people and you start throwing a bunch of excuses, they're going to say, respectfully, can you do me a favor? Can you get off the table and leave the room? And that's exactly how that shit goes. Oh,
You got to be
crap. We got
accountable
a
as a
new
man.
member.
You got to be accountable for your actions. Accountability is hard for some people because they never had to be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's what it is, man. That's why I always tell you guys, shout out to Darnell Thomas, man. He's a brand new member to the channel, man. Welcome to the SoCal family.
Oh,
But
we're on live. We're going.
yeah, we're live. Yeah,
Okay,
we're
cool.
on.
Okay.
We're doing our thing. Yeah, Sal almost got me kicked off the motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? We're on.
It's not
Okay.
true.
He did.
I was
He
just
didn't
playing
know.
I was just playing published music on this platform that could have probably caused copyright infringement. But you know what? They didn't know what song it was.
Shoot.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it picks stuff up. The damn music video that I was a part of, I played like 10 seconds and got all jacked up. I had to edit and take the shit out. That shit was crazy. But
Okay.
Didn't pay for their copyright.
yeah. All right, Quick, you back quick?
Yeah, he's I sent him the link. He said he's gonna log in and listen. So
Cool.
he's like me. He's a million miler and thought about getting a truck. So let's do some numbers so that way he can hear it.
Yeah. So the whole excuse situation, even though you should never give excuses, right? Is people always want to do a scare tactic, especially coming from lease guys. I don't know what it is, right? They, you know what they remind me of? Not all of them, but some of them. They remind me of the government. If you don't vote for me, so the other party is going to cut away all your benefits. You better vote. It's always a scare tactic, right? And the scare tactic is you better come lease a truck because if you don't, you have these breakdowns or the engine's going to blow up or, all this, all that, and all that. Now, Quick, how long have you been driving? How many years?
28 since '96.
Quick's been driving.
Yeah.
Quick's been driving 28 years. And how many engines blew up? Hello, Quick?
I think we lost him.
Yeah,
I think we did.
No, I'm going down a hill. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
So I'm here.
This ain't some. Yeah. So this ain't some industry averages or some Googling or some internet shit. Like, we're gonna be talking about some true experiences, like real raw experiences and numbers. So Quick, whenever you're ready, in your 28 years, how many engines blew up?
None.
So in 28 years, no engines blew up.
No, but we did in frame my buddy's engine, my roommate's.
That don't count. That don't count. You weren't driving your roommate's buddy's engine.
Nope, I wasn't. But I've never lost a motor, but I had a lot of maintenance.
All right, so
That's
28 years.
It's preventative maintenance.
Yeah, so 28 years, you never blew up an engine. Okay.
Nope.
Celioso, how many years you been trucking?
I've only been trucking like 10 or 11.
How many engines blown up? How many engines blew up?
I haven't had not one engine blow up. All the preventative maintenance is always sensor stuff or injector cups or fuel rail. It's just something like that.
I'm just trying,
Yeah,
no, I'm just trying to prove a point because the scare attack is don't go buy a truck. You gotta go lease it and be high in debt because the engine's gonna blow up. So Green Lantern, how long you been driving?
Oh man, 20 plus years.
20 plus years. And how many engines blew up since you've been driving?
I've had one just recently, and it was I know exactly what caused it. The the thermostat got stuck and halfway open and halfway closed. So when I was climbing grades, mountains, the truck wasn't able to cool itself off quick enough, so it got too hot. So something popped, whether it dropped the liner or you know what I mean. I didn't even get into it, but only one.
And during that one, was it the engine's fault? Was it the truck's fault?
That's a hard one because while the sensor caught it, I just couldn't figure it out because what I thought was going on, I would say driver. It was me because it was getting hot and I could have caught it, but it didn't make sense to me because when I was running flat on the flatland, there was no overheating, idling, no overheating. It was only when I got to the top of a grade, and this is something for people in the audience as they're listening. This is something that'll help you if you run into the same situation. Is only when I got like towards the top of the hill, it would start getting really hot, like it couldn't cool itself off. And that didn't make no sense to me. So what I thought was going on was I thought I was my what's that thing that the pyrometer checks the manifold? I thought my turbo was getting hot. So I called the mechanic. He said come in, but then come to find out it was actually the thermostat. So that's 50-50. That's driver plus tractor. But so now me going away from that, if I was to purchase another tractor, that's the first thing I'm going to look into.
So guess what I have in my possession?
And Salioso, we be talking about that all the time. He's like, go get the radiator, get the hoses, get.
Yep.
No, but that's just how it goes, though, right? Anytime you have to do anything, that thermostat gets changed. Like I changed out the thermostat when I did the radiator. If I do the water pump, I changed out the thermostat. Like, any little thing.
Trip. That's the only way we found it was luckily the radiator popped a hole, and when the hole popped, when I went to change the radiator, I told the guy, "Hey, change the thermostat as well." That's how we caught it.
Yeah. So, we all. Jason says he's on his way.
All right. He's on his
but the
way
reality
to save
is,
the day. Come on.
So, hey, I got my maintenance book out now. Damn it! I actually have the 2016 Freightliner maintenance book actually in my possession.
Right.
Because I forgot I was having my chick rewrite it, neater, because drivers, they write sloppy and shit, and I don't like sloppiness. So I can actually add everything up what it cost me year after year after year. So
right.
See, 23, 24. So I've had this truck almost doing maintenance about 3 years. And I'm going to talk to you guys about what's in my maintenance book. Now, back on Green Lantern situation, and this is my opinion, and he might disagree or whatnot or whatever. The problem with that engine problem to me was it wasn't the truck's fault, right? It was our fault, right?
No, I agree.
And that's
because I said.
That's because we didn't understand or whatnot. But it wasn't because he was driving down the road and the engine was a piece of shit and it blew up.
No.
And this is for you guys to learn. So the reality is, with all this experience on the panel, you're not hearing a whole bunch of crazy ass, trucks blowing up. 28 years and 10 years and over 20 years. You guys ain't hearing all these crazy ass trucks blowing up bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And
like what Salioso said earlier, it's mostly sensor stuff. All that sensor and
See, what I did a lot of the times is I did a lot of preventative maintenance. I changed my radiator, I changed hoses, I changed reservoir. I would have changed the thermostat, but they said it was good. You know what I mean? you change things on your truck as you're driving it. You're doing a lot of grades. You're doing a lot of mountains. I ran the Rockies, the Sierras, and the Appalachians for the whole time I've been driving. You know, and I have not had a motor blowout. I've had DEF problems, extreme DEF problems, but I do a lot to my trucks when I'm driving them. I'm not going to play around and wait for it. I'm not that guy that says if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I say I'm going to make sure everything runs properly. This problem with this, I'm going to fix everything around it. And I mean, I know it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But let me tell you this: you fix everything, and it could be over a period of time.
Had everything
You don't
up.
have the problem later.
2023.
Right.
You don't have the problem later.
And,
You know what I mean?
put up on top what the total is for me.
But a lot of times, you know, everybody's
Yeah,
pinching
the same
pennies
thing
and
for
spending
24.
too much. So that's a big problem
Fast
too.
as you can do it.
You know, I don't have a whole bunch of kids and all that now. I just got me. So the next truck I decide to buy, you know, it's gonna be new to me. I'm gonna put it back together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything
Right.
on it.
And that's
Somebody's
his
gonna buy a
personal
brand new
opinion.
It is.
I'm all good with the new shit. Yeah.
No. He said that
Tri-Town
he's gonna
says-
rebuild it.
Yeah,
Not a
I'm
new,
not gonna.
not a
okay.
new tractor. He said he's gonna.
I said all the people
new-
with a new tractor, they're gonna
Yeah.
go through different things because
Right.
everything has to heat up around itself. Elevation, everything comes into play when you're driving these trucks, especially if you're an OTR guy. If you're local, it's the same grades, the same everything. But if you're OTR, oh, you got to deal with whatever, the elements, the bad freeways. You know what I mean? So you need to look at everything on your truck, and you need to know the difference between smoke and the difference between radiator fluid burning. You know what I mean, right, Riggy? Come on, baby.
Yeah. Hey, so just so you know, on your StreamYard, if you want, you can turn. I see it's up at the windshield or whatever. You can turn the camera part off if you want.
Oh, I didn't even know. Well,
Oh,
I didn't know I had.
It's next to the mic. See where the mic's at? Look
Yeah.
right next to
There
it.
you
The
go.
camera.
You guys don't
Just
get
click
to
that.
see me
That's
anymore.
so Tri-Town says. So Tri-Town says 12 years, never had one go on me. All PMs. 12 years, right?
That's true.
Now I'm gonna give you guys my numbers to my, as you guys say, these old ass raggedy. Look at even Green Lantern did it. God damn it! Now everybody's gonna do it. At least have a cool picture for us to look at.
When I know when he said that, I touched because I wanted to see how do
Yeah.
you do that.
Yeah.
But I I gotta
so load
learn.
up a
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not scared. Here
put a
I
picture.
am.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah,
see me.
yeah.
You'll see me in
Yeah.
any of these fuel stations anyway. If you go to Pilot, I don't go to Love's
Yeah,
or
but-
TA.
Yeah, put a cool little, like on mine. Put a cool little picture. Then when you turn the camera off, you can see whatever, you know.
That's a cool.
But,
picture right there.
I'm gonna give you guys some raw numbers of my, as you guys say, old ass clapped out. I would never this. I would never do. I would never.
Old ass.
I'm gonna give you my 2023 and my 2024 total numbers of what it cost me on my maintenance for that truck, and on top of that, I'm gonna read off to you guys what I've done. This is not Googling. This is not god dang. What up, Caesar? It ain't some bullshit that you had to go research some shit off the internet. Like, I don't know how many more times I can tell you guys, man. Don't be scared of older trucks. You know what I mean? Don't be scared of, I'm scared more of the newer trucks than anything.
Well, the sensors.
Because-
The sensors. You already know
because-
what your truck does.
Because the sensors is crazy shit, man. And you know, I try to delete everything I can. Oh, that's a problem. Delete. There's a problem. Delete. Like, I'm not playing around. Like that damn sensor shit for the coolant thing. My smog failed. Guess what's gonna happen when my guy shows up? That truck is never gonna ever know again about that sensor. But
Okay.
that's my personal truck. Now, would I do that to a driver truck? Fuck no, because why? What up, Pop Tart? Because a lot of drivers, they don't do their walkarounds. And I need that sensor to tell the driver, hey, dummy, you need coolant since you didn't check it this morning.
All drivers
I need
are
that
dummies.
sensor.
Hand
I didn't
comes
say
out the
all
dash.
drivers.
Slaps you, shut him. Hey.
Yeah, hand slides out the dash and slaps you in the face like,
You see me?
Hey,
Yeah.
that's only if they pay attention to it. Some guys will have they got stuff all over their dash. I was trying to help to jump this driver the other day. Dude told me he doesn't have a electric gauge in his truck. I said, now it should just be on your panel. There's a place where I could find it for. No, I don't have one. I just need the help getting jumped. I said, look, I don't think I can help you, man. We got to know where your we got to
Volts
know
are.
where your volts are at, man. He was like, no, there's no volts. And I was like, I tell you what, man, there's probably a better guy to help you out there. So I just left. You know,
She just says, I need some advice. Shoot the question out, bro. Shoot the question. So here's what I want you guys to do right now while my girl's adding up all this money. Because someone said, hey, Green, what'd they say? Oh, he's muted and everything. He muted himself and all that. He must be busy. I'm trying to remember what he said. That maintenance was like, what do you say, 15 to 25,000 a year or some bullshit? I don't know. It can be.
You're making money.
Yeah. It can't. There you go. Hey, Green, what did he say the maintenance was? He did an industry average or some bullshit? 15 to 25?
Yep.
15 to 25. So I'm actually going to remember when I bought this truck, the 16 that had 800. I'm going to read off the miles. It had 800 and something miles on it when I bought it. She's adding it up now. So here's what I want you guys to do in the chat. First of all, hit the like button, show attendance. The second thing I want you to do is put in the chat how many years you guys been driving. Not owning a truck, not leasing. How many years have you guys held a CDL? Put in the chat. I need to see. How many years? I currently have a company job, 3 years, and hazmat and tanker endorsement, makes decent money. Last year I made $109,000. I currently have around $40,000 saved, but I want to own my truck. I'm afraid of lease. What the hell's a fleece? You mean lease?
Yeah, basically the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they call it the same.
Yeah.
And that dude right there, this guy, the one that is it Caesar? Is this the guy right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the dude who I like to talk to right here. This guy right here. You know, because he's already got 40 grand saved. You know, what do you say? I'm afraid of a lease. Okay, that's cool. Hey, bro.
I would not lease.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Right. There's different types of leasing, though, but I know what you're talking about. Okay. Now, one way that it could be in his benefit, though, is if he's trying to figure out where he wants to go. Because if he can get a walkaway lease where he's not on the hook for anything.
But he can do that as a company driver.
If he's got about 40
you're absolutely
saved,
right.
Man.
But he's got a hazmat with tanker. I mean, this dude right here, bro, Caesar, dude, you are in a good place right now. You got a hazmat with a tanker endorsement. There, man. Do some more studying on what type of truck, where you want to run, how you want to run. Because man, you got just your endorsement and what you got, you know, driving, your experience, and you got 3 years, man. Sky's the limit for you, man.
The fuck?
So, so I'm always going to tell you guys this, right? As a company, whatever it is you want to do as an owner operator, go company and figure it out and learn on their dime. I'm going to tell you right now, when you guys are a company, they'll teach you the world because you're a company driver. Once you lease a truck, they look at you different. They ain't teaching you nothing really. So, you know, just hold out, pay attention to what goes on. And maybe we can learn something here, but you know, you got to pick out the right truck, bro. I mean, that's why a lot of people join my mentee program because, you know, even when chasing, bro, we were on the phone with those trucks when he bought them, except for the dealership one. Like you just gotta have people around you that know until you get to know. See, one good thing about Jason, he was a student and now he's a teacher. And that shows credibility on me, right? When you're a good enough teacher, you're creating other teachers. We're helping the trucking industry.
I got a question for Caesar. That's the guy
Yeah.
that's the tanker driver. You make over $100,000 a year now, which is great. If you got a truck, can you lease it onto that carrier? Because there's really, I mean, you have to go buy a tanker trailer. You got to go buy all this shit with insurance and everything. If you went and bought a truck, can you lease it onto that carrier? And what is the pay? What are they paying those guys that lease on with their own trucks?
Right.
Since it's
so-
an established carrier,
so-
and
so
that's what you
what-
want to do.
So let me
And a
get back
follow-up.
on my topic. Let me get back on my topic real quick before we get all off the rail and shit.
Because I got a follow up. Because that was a damn good question.
I know, bro, but I know. But what happens is, like, we
Mhm.
try to stay on track. We can do it, man. Say what you want to say, but I really
Well,
want to try to
all I
keep
was
us on
gonna say
track.
was-
Otherwise,
Okay.
good.
Okay. But Caesar,
Go ahead.
my follow up question to his would be: if you're making 100, and
109.
why do you? Yeah. Why do you even want to buy a truck if you're making 100? What? And my question is not like questioning why, but questioning like what is it that you're looking for, that you want, that you think you can get outside of driving
trying
and
to
making
make?
100 grand for what you're doing? Yeah, what you're doing right now. Because you're making 100 grand, you're taking it home, and you don't got no liability.
All right, so here
So
we
that-
go.
that's my question.
I
Yeah.
was going to ask him
I
a
asked her-
simple question. Do you have
It's
your
crazy as
LLC?
fuck. Off topic. Yep.
Hey, but
So
but that's what I was saying, bro. This is the dude I want to talk to. This cat right here. You know what I mean? He's the cat that I want to talk to. All that other stuff, you know, that stuff's nonsense.
what up,
This
Jason?
dude right here is the type
So-
of dude.
Yeah. So I asked
said- you
all
said-
you guys. I asked all you guys on the chat how long you guys been driving, right?
Right.
So we got 6, we got 31 years. So the dude with 31 years, Shannon with 6 years. Put a Y or no. Y or no, that makes sense. A Y for yes or N for no. If you guys have had to deal with blown up engines, because that's a scare tactic that lease drivers like to use. Is not all lease drivers, but a lot, right? The scare tactic. You're gonna have you're gonna go out of business because the engine's gonna blow up, right? And all you guys in the chat that put your years in, put a Y or N if you guys had to do an engine. I don't care if it's your truck or a company truck. So we got 6 years, 31 years.
Man, that guy's got
7
34
years.
years. Wow.
Yeah, 5 years, 10 years, 11 months. We got 34 years, 28 years. So I mean, you guys got some years on you, man.
Yeah.
9 years, 10 years. Let's see. So Caesar said no. Andy said no. Fran said no. Al's got 30 years. Clay said no. Neighbor guy said no. Al said yes. Mike said no. Loyal said no. Like, so you look at all these years with everybody, right? All these years of everybody. And nobody's out there having to do engines.
Yeah.
Do you guys see why it's a scare tactic? Can it happen? Hell yeah, it can happen. But why? Was it the driver's fault that the problem happened, or was it the truck's fault because it's old raggedy, clapped out, and all that shit? Jason, do a mic check. Hey, Jason, do a mic check real quick.
What's up? What's up?
All
Jason.
right.
Free you
The
joining,
man
man.
of the hour with all the power. What's
My
up?
homeboy Green Lantern, man, he wants to tell you something. He was saying it on his live, so I'm gonna let him have the floor for a second.
I just wanted to tell you, man, I wanted to give you your props on that video you did the other day. I know you do multiple videos, but the one where you put it on the glass, those numbers, when you were talking about what you weren't talking about, and this is the difference with people, is what I'm gonna say right now, is you weren't talking about what you want to do, you were talking about what you had already done. and
Right.
you were considering whether you were going to do it again. And I just want to give you your props, man, because that was a very, very powerful video. In you know, when I watched it, I said, man, because you were like predicting the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
thinking about getting
Hey,
back
Jason.
into it.
Hey,
I'm
Jason, do you
thinking.
have your maintenance in front of you or no? I know this was not planned for you.
No, I'm in the car.
Oh, okay, you're in the car. Got it. So I'm gonna give these guys. So check this out. On my 2016, the one that I'm rebuilding because I chose to, the motherfucker still goes down the road and all that. And I'm showing the pictures of the rebuild, showing that all the wear and tear of the parts, how they look, so you guys, so the members can learn about all that stuff. So in 2023, when I started running the truck, I had 980,000 miles on it. 900 and something. Yeah. So the first thing I did was I checked all the belts, hoses, and all that stuff, brakes. They did more than that, but apparently they didn't write it down. It was a $455 bill. But I see the trailers in that. But in 2023, my maintenance in 2020, we lost Elioso. In 2023, the whole year, there's Mario. What up, Mario?
What's up, y'all? Trying to get this down.
So in 2023, guys, the whole year of this, what you guys call clapped out truck, is going to blow up. It's going to cost you all this money. Go lease a truck, because if you don't, you're going to spend all your money anyway on maintenance and everything else. I spent $12,820 on preventive maintenance, and I'm picky, right? I don't wait for shit to wear out to replace it. Like if something gets a little rusty, it's replaced. If I have any doubts of anything, I'm replacing it. Like I'm not playing it around. And the shop bills and stuff, it was at a shop like Love, stuff like that. It was not a hookup shop where it was cheaper. None of that stuff. And I did that purposely on this truck because I knew I was going to have to share this stuff with you guys. Celioso's back.
Yeah.
So $12,800, right? So me glancing through it, because I don't want to bore you of everything I've done. On December 23, I did oil changes, replaced shocks, DLT inspection. I installed reflector tape, S-cams. Let's see. Fixed air leaks. All that stuff. So you guys see I don't play around, right? But looking at this whole thing, man, it's just all it is just preventive maintenance stuff. Now I could do a video later for you guys, whatever, and tell you guys exactly what I went through. I'm not trying to bore you guys, but it's pretty much just brakes and tires and oil changes. And just simple stuff, people, simple stuff.
PM.
And let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, that's all it is. Some wheel seal leaks.
See, some
I mean,
of
but
those
that's
people
it,
blowing up
right?
their
So,
motors. Go ahead, Ricky.
yeah, 2024.
So. Okay.
and you have to remember, right? I just got this truck. So when I buy a truck is when I spend the most money. So once it gets to my level of liking, my maintenance gets less, if that makes sense. Because I just got it. I want my shit perfect. I want my trucks like brand new going down the road. I cannot stand a fucking breakdown. I do not tolerate breakdowns. You're not gonna see my truck on the side with a hook on it. It's not gonna happen unless it's out of my control for some crazy ass reason. But when these trucks hit the yard or they're out and about and I hear about something, it's getting fixed. So in 2024 went down by a little bit. So 2023 was 12,820. And in 2024, it dropped down to 12,704. And again, just more stuff, oil changes and stuff. this is including I replaced the radiator. I replaced the which is not on. When they did the description, they didn't write everything down. But I did the radiator, I did the thermostat, I did the belts, I did all that stuff. So it went down on my second year. 2025, we're not done yet. But see, I have a maintenance book and we write everything down. I can go through and tell you everything that we did to the truck. And that's a difference in business, right? That's a difference in business. Because people will sit back, well, I think I did this, I think I did that. If I decide to sell a truck, that truck, who's got the echo? See, I don't know who's got the echo.
Not me.
All right. Everybody in chat, do you guys hear echoes? Is it bothering you or no?
I'm starting to hear it.
Yeah, I can tiny hear.
Let me move my mic. Maybe I'm talking too loud. Mic.
I was already muted, so.
No, I saw you muted. Yeah. But it's just I got a powerful mic, man. People sometimes think I'm yelling. I'm not yelling. It's just my mic. Oh shit, Celioso dropped. Here he is. Sorry about that, Celioso. But yeah, man, so there we are, right? So that's the maintenance on this truck that already had how many miles I say had on it? 800, 900, what did it got? Let me look. Had 800 some thousand miles on it, right? I paid the auction price was $28,000. Still got the truck today, and so $12,000 a year on a truck with 800,000 miles. And again, it's me, so I'm real picky. So I don't play around. Like I'll paint a frame in the back, and then put new shocks on it so it looks shiny and clean and new. That's the person that's how I do things. So if you guys are worried about getting a truck and the whole bullshit, oh man, I know I'm paying $5,000 a month on this lease truck, but you'll spend more than that on an old ass raggedy clapped out truck on maintenance. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Jason, off top of your head, besides you doing the engine rebuilds, what's your maintenance look like just on top of your head? Is it crazy? Is it scary crazy? Is it normal stuff?
Which truck?
Take your pick.
I'll say the one that's probably cost the least. The least is probably the flat top. But at the moment I don't drive the truck no more.
No, I'm saying when you're running though. You remember off the top of your head? So the whole conversation, Jason, is this, right? You already know what they tell us, right?
You mean the
you have to
bill
go
for the
lease
whole
a
year?
truck. Don't go buy one. Yeah, for the year. I know you don't know your total, but just tell us a little bit off the top of your head what in a whole year, what do you think you've done to one of your trucks?
Yeah. If I drive for a whole year, probably about 10,000 in maintenance a year. Yeah, mostly gonna be tires, brakes, popping coolant hoses, buying oil because the old engines leak oil, things like that. Maybe a clutch or something go out.
Yeah. So
But
Green,
that's usually what it is on all the trucks, though.
You guys want to say anything? No, that's all. That's even on. That's everything, bro. Pretty much everything.
What I'm hearing is a lot of people don't want to spend $1,000 a month on their truck. That's what I'm gathering from this. Because the maintenance, anytime that you pay for a truck, every month you're going to do, if you're OTR, I say, every month you're going to do about $400 to $600 in PM. Of course, your oil change and your, unless you got some guy on the side, you know, your oil change and your fuel filter and, you know, checking different things, you know, adding fuel here and there. These are just things that you have to know to do. You know what I'm saying? That's going to run you what? About $6,000 a year. Just that alone. Now, buying tires, you know, you got to grab those new steers, you know, drives you can, you know, deal with, but you grab those new steers, that's another what? 14 grand or 1,400. So, I mean, you can do it less as long as you're paying attention to your truck. A lot of times, dudes, a lot of people that drive trucks, they just get in, They drive forward and they back up. You know, they don't go in and they don't pop their hood in the morning. You know what I mean? That's one thing you have to learn to do. Look at all your levels. Check your oil. All these things. See, no. Jason, he did that because he had, what was that, the FLD? You had that old 60 series? You know what I'm saying? He made sure that he checked his oil.
Mhm.
Oh, no, that's a monster motor.
Old
That motor
60
was,
series. Yeah,
hey, that motor will drag whatever you want to drag. People can go Cummins or Cat or whatever the fuck. Hey, the D-Dax are monsters. But the whole thing is, what I'm saying, not to go all the way off track, check your levels. Check your levels. Know what burning fucking what is it called? Radiator fluid smells like. You know what I'm saying? Look under your truck in the morning after you turn it off. Look under there, see how many dots you got down there. So you can know if you need to get a new gasket or something. If you're an owner out. You know what I'm saying? If you're a company guy, you tell the guy whose truck it is, fix it. If he doesn't want to fix it, you know, you keep working for him, but you find yourself a new job. Don't drive trash for people. I won't. I've driven trash for people. I've had headlights jump out of the truck on me. You know what I mean? Out there in the oil field, Jason. You've seen that in the oil field, people with one headlight, no glass in there. You know what I'm saying? Just bad stuff. I slammed the damn. I used to. Hey, and the oil field is something else. It's cowboy land. It's Mad Max in some instances. But I'll tell you what.
That's why I tell people if I needed a truck right now, I go buy one 5,000, 7,500, drag it to the oil field and fix it up out there.
And put it back together. You got all kinds of mechanics out there, but right now I'm waiting.
Yes, Julian.
I want to see what happens next year when the Democratic regime is out and the Republican regime comes back in, and we're doing natural fluids and things like that.
They're not going to understand what you just said, bro. So,
all right, never mind. But the whole thing I'm saying is, pay attention to your truck. I pay attention to I don't own this truck. I get paid like a lease opera or owner op. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't own this. You know what I'm saying? I set my truck down at 22. SoCal had a plan for LA County and SoCal and NorCal and Vegas and all that. He was working there. I was out here with the rest of you doing spot market. Spot market slammed me to the ground. I was making $1,000 a week. Nobody can live off of that, really. You know what
the good brother can.
The good brother? Hey, he's real good. He must be selling crack and his ass crack. But the bottom line is, I'm looking at it like this. I'm looking at it like this. I can't live off of $1,000 a month. I can't live off of it. It's ridiculous. It makes me feel dumb to even think of it. But I do what I do. And I
won't even drive a truck for that.
Man, I wouldn't drive much of nothing for that. I wouldn't work at Walmart for that. Maybe I'll work at Walmart.
I can hustle on the street and make over $1,000.
Well, wait a minute. Walmart not hiring for the next 3 years. Y'all didn't hear about that?
They had a raise. They're making $1,100 a week.
No, Walmart. They stopped hiring for the next 3 years. They finna bring in robots.
Oh my God.
Well, they got a hiring freeze for the next 3 years to bring in robots.
But you know where they're not bringing in the robots? Specialized in the oil field.
They got a lot of robots out there.
Yeah, I heard that they got that.
To get your sand, and you might be dealing with a robot.
Yeah, with a robot.
JM said, "What about the time wasted?" Look, bro, check this out. Let me make this clear. Hang on, JM. I never seen your name. I think you're new. Let me explain something to you.
Wasted on what?
What about the time? Yeah, wasted on what?
When I was talking about the preventive maintenance and shit, he said time wasted. So most of my stuff, bro, just so you know,
it's part of your job.
There's no time normally wasted. I have mechanics sometimes just come to my yard, bro. But I do want to say this: when he's out there, all this stuff I told you is oil changes. You can have a brand new truck and you still got to change the oil. Right.
And I don't know how it's a waste of time to do your preventative maintenance, to check your truck.
What up, Mom?
You will die if you don't check your truck. You don't check them brakes. You going down that 7% grade and you fully loaded. That's a waste of time to you. That just sounds that sounds foolish. Sounds childish. I don't think. And when you're running and things like that, I don't think that's a waste of time. That's how I survive out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I started at Swift. I sure wish I finished training, but the one thing they did tell me is you got one job. You caught that? Hey, but the one thing
Yeah.
they did tell me is this: you got one job in trucking.
I'm
buddy.
just staying quiet, bro.
All right, let me just say this one thing.
No, dude, you're saying you're good.
You got one job in trucking, and that's to make it home safe. And if you think this is a waste of time, keep going out there. I'll see you flipped over later. I go through the whole United States, homie, and I do this every week because I'm bored and I don't have a real life. I just drink the couch and hang out with my boys. Anyway, the whole thing is,
You got to take a break every once in a while, Marcel, so we can all talk, brother.
Oh my God,
You're
I've been
good.
talking for what, 30 seconds? Jesus, I feel so ostracized. I feel like I'm just like, did you just like do this to me?
Oh shoot.
Feel singled out. I want to be included. I'm gonna let it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the whole thing
Inclusion.
is focus on your PMs. Focus on your truck. If your truck's tires are deflated to 100 or inflated to 130, you think that's a waste of time, bub? That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I check my tires. I've had steer blowouts, and I guided myself off the road. And the sad, weird thing is, my tire rolled up and laid right there on the rim. Anyway, focus on that. Don't do foolish. You know what I'm saying? I'm finished.
You're good, man. You're good. So, JM, so as you see, it's not a waste of time, bro. And new truck or whatever, like all this stuff, if you're running the miles, like I'm not the guy that's going to change oil and stuff at 50,000 miles. I don't want to do that, especially with a driver in the truck. I want, especially when it's not in my vision. I want people to put hands on it. I want people to look at it, and that's what helps with my not having a hook on my truck, right? So
Right.
you'll go to Love's or whatever, and get stuff done. And so I was doing oil changes pretty much every month. So understand that, and in there is changing the air filter, right?
Yeah,
I don't
the
play
air
around with
filter.
air filters. We had conversations that if you don't change them, you know, it cuts the life of your turbos and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so to give you an example, 1 month I changed the oil, did the air filter, and anytime we do an oil change, I tell them to adjust the brakes. Even though it has automatic slack adjusters, I want them down there, right? I want the brakes adjusted. You know, I want all that stuff done when it's getting oil change. You know, I want all that shit done. Check clamps, tighten clamps up. So why do people get leaks? Because when you go into winter into summer and summer into winter, you have metal that's expanding and shrinking. What that does with clamps, it's in one place, it'll create leaks. So it's not a waste of time, JM. I mean, in today area, like I said, I got my mechanic just comes to my yard, but I don't do oil changes and shit in my yard though, bro. So yeah, so pretty much those totals are just me going real expensive on oil changes and air filters and all that kind of stuff.
Fuel filters. Yep.
Yeah. So in 2025, most likely my maintenance and everything's probably be around somewhere around $8,000, $9,000, or a little bit more or less than that, because it's not running as hard as it was. You know, we're doing the dedicated, and you know they're just chilling. But if you are a company driver, it's time wasted because you're not getting paid when all that stuff is getting done. So number one, JM, how do you know my drivers don't get paid? Hold up, does JM know something I know about? Oh shit! Hey, you hear that? JM knows about my company. That's crazy.
Here's another
Quick, hang on. Let me prove. Hang on. Let me prove a point. Quick,
No, I understand what he's saying.
hang on. No,
I
but
understand
quick.
what he's saying, SoCal.
I
Go
get
ahead.
it. I'm not
I
assuming
get
shit.
paid for my
Quick.
services. When I'm in the shop, I get paid.
Okay, so Quick gets paid for his services,
Yep.
right? I pay my drivers. I
dropped
pay
the
my
truck
driver
off.
to get paid.
I drop the truck off, and then
Well,
if
you guys still get paid because
I get
you guys get
reimbursed
paid
for my
because
Uber.
every mile that truck is driven for both of you,
Yes.
you get paid on the miles.
Well, it just
Yeah,
depends
yeah.
on your company, JM. Because
hang on.
me and Green Lantern, we get. Hey,
hang
if we have to sit for a day, we get at least $140.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
That's
have
just the way it is. It's
what
depends
I'm
on
trying
your
to do is
company.
I know. I'm trying to teach people not to assume shit, right? He
Well,
said it's
yeah,
a
but
waste of time. He said, hang on. He said it's a waste of time because I don't pay my guys to get the shit done. Like he knows about me, right? So my drivers get paid, Quick gets paid, Green Lantern gets paid, Celiosa gets paid. Mario, do you get paid?
drivers time ways because you are not
Nope.
getting paid when all that stuff is getting done. Hey,
And Mario
but no,
don't.
he wasn't signaling. He wasn't doing
He
you,
wasn't
calling you
signaling
out. He
you.
was
He was
saying,
saying your
yeah,
his company.
that it just doesn't get done. And the other
That's why
thing
I
is
said what I
this,
said.
but it right, if you're owner op though, you're not getting paid either.
No,
And
sir.
if you're in fact, if you're owner op, you're paying for
Yeah.
everything. As a matter of fact, if you're owner op, and don't get me wrong, bro, I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just talking the reality of it is you're paying for everybody else's time. You're paying for for that mechanic's time, for that company's time, for however long your tractor sits in that building. You're going to be paying for everybody else's time. And if you don't know that, you better get up on it because that's what you're going to be paying for. You as an owner op will pay for everybody else's time.
Yep.
You
I
have
mean,
to pay for the
you get the
repair
money though.
and not get paid for the repair. Okay, that's part of owning.
Yeah.
That's part of owning a truck.
That's
If
part
you
of owning
don't
the
fix
truck.
it,
Come on.
it's
But you
if you
also
don't
get
fix
that
it,
money.
you're gonna pay more.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's part of the job. That's part of owning a truck.
That's part
I
of
give
owning
my
the truck.
driver
You
I
find
give
the
my
proper
driver
rates.
bonuses. I give my driver
Yeah.
bonuses.
Well, you see, well, you're owner op, right? So you're paying for everybody else's time. That's why when he says, "Hey, it's a waste of time,"
That's my shit on the
it's not.
shoulder down here.
Yeah, it's not.
Sorry.
So loyalty says I was lost. Lost power. Opened the hood. Oil was all over the mechanic. Told me it was a turbo, almost $10,000. I did some research and changed the air filter and had no issues. There you
We were
go.
just talking about that earlier when I said that on the earlier one. What the mechanic told me, he asked me what's cheaper, you know, and if anything, bro, that's a sign that you need to be changing that air filter more often. I mean, shoot, in my garage, I had air filters. You know, when I sold my trucks, I gave the dudes the extra air filters that I had. And then some of the other dudes that I knew that was running T680s, I gave them all my extra parts, all my fuel filters, oil filters, any filter that I had left over. Shoot, I had mud flap hangers, I had quarter fenders, everything, chrome. Shoot. But hey, Chasen, Chasen, I'm just an old school cat that's talking about what I used to do and what I used to have.
Right.
Hey, I'd rather hear those stories than hey, I looked on the internet and it says this, so you got to be wrong,
Yeah,
SoCal, because the internet
yeah.
says this.
Yeah, they think we don't know what we talking about.
Man.
They think we don't know what we talking about, man. Shoot.
I mean, if you live it, you know, what do they say? Shit. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I like the internet. I do. There's some truth in it.
So do
a little
I.
bit there.
Yeah.
You know, but when you got people that know what they're talking about, have lived it, and do it for real, what's the problem? You know
What's
what I'm
the
saying?
problem? Yeah. Yeah. Who
I
you gonna
wouldn't
believe?
oh shit.
He knocked himself out again. He's new to the StreamYard. Mark says, in your opinion, the same with the oil filtration bypass system where you pull oils. So let me tell you this. I mean, it's cool to have the bypass system and all that and make your oil last and all that bullshit. But to me, I rather not use that and have that driver pull that truck in. That way there's hands touched on that truck and shit can be caught, right?
Hey, what about the time?
I'm almost done. I'm sorry.
All right.
So like if I had drivers like Green Lantern, Chasen, Quick, Mario, and all that, then absolutely I'd run the bypass, and I know I'm good because all these guys pre-trip, they can catch stuff, they can see stuff, they can report, say, hey man, we got to do this, that, whatever. But the reality is, a lot of drivers know nothing. Not all of them, but a lot of drivers know nothing. And so, being said, I have to protect my investment, which is my equipment. So yeah, so I want that truck and they get the oil change and tell these guys check it all out. Go ahead, Green.
Hey, man. Mob said, as a shop owner, every vehicle on site is paying for something. That's right. He knows. They're paying for all of his time, every single minute, right?
That's a fact.
Somebody put in the comment. I see New Age Reject. He says shocks, airbags, and greasing aren't hard to do either. He's absolutely correct. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. I've said this for years. This goes way, way back. Is, if you can get your shocks from O'Reilly's, you only pay for them once.
Yep.
It's their lifetime. Their lifetime warranty. If you stop going to the dealership, you go to O'Reilly's, you go to whoever, AutoZone, you pay one time for those shocks. You put your number in. Hell, they'll even start giving you money back. You know what I mean? On your points when you start buying all that stuff. Now you can't get everything from them, but you could get those shocks from them, and you could change your shocks out every 6 months. And you know what that helps? That helps your tires. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you could do that you learn how to do, but I'm just an old cat talking about, what I used to do.
Crazy. There's a lot of experience on this board right now on this panel, man. So hopefully you guys are writing down and listening.
I got something to say.
Come on.
Get your shot.
Just a pre-trip. If you're walking around your truck, smells. If you got a bad axle seal in the back, get that fucker fixed before it takes out the brakes and everything else, or catches the truck on fire when you're on the brake going on a fucking hill and that axle grease catches on fire, or you lose all your fucking differential fluid and you lose that. Smells. You would smell that axle seal seeping.
That stuff stinks.
If you smell it a little bit, you need to get under that motherfucker and look in there with a flashlight behind the brakes and see that fucker seeping before it blows the fuck out. And now you putting brakes on it.
Yeah.
Just little things. Inspect your truck. Learn your truck.
Little things.
And buying a truck, don't worry about the motor blowing. Don't worry about the motor blowing the fuck up. Worry about the emissions and everything else.
Right.
You need a history on that fucking truck. There's a lot of things of buying a truck you got to look the fuck at. But the motor grenading and having to do an in-frame is the least of your problems. It's everything else that goes along with those emissions.
That's right.
If you don't know what you're looking at, if you don't know what you're buying, you're going to get yourself into a fucking wreck. All right, I'll be quiet for a while. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Here's the thing, right? When I'm looking at a truck,
no, you're right about that.
When I'm looking at a truck, right, I can almost read the history of the truck, right? Because when someone's selling you something, I mean, unless you get an old school old man or something like that, like, are you buying from an owner operator that's being honest, or a salesman trying to sell you his truck? You got to know the difference, right? So I learned when I'm looking at a truck, I look at it with my own history by looking at it and knowing what's going on with it. And then when I buy it, the first thing I do is I'm going to preventive maintenance on it to make sure it's going to be okay. So the whole thing, man, is you can't scared money don't make money. You can't be scared of these trucks, man. And what takes away from you being scared is knowledge. Either two things going to have to happen. Get your knowledge up before you get a truck so you know what you're looking at, or have your circle of knowledge, and then you don't need to know the knowledge because you have a circle of people with knowledge that's going to help you through it.
Hey, Jason, I'm just going to keep beating on the dead horse. Check it out. Hey, Soka, remember the one time when we was running back up the freeway and my truck was overheating and I couldn't figure it out, but it was my oil. It wasn't my coolant.
Oh no, it did worse than that. Yeah, it did worse than that. What happened was it actually derated and you had to pull over and we called a tow truck.
I had to pull. No. That time we didn't. Remember, this was the time when we pulled the stick and the oil was like water, and I told you, man,
right.
I said, did we tow it? Did I tow it?
Yeah.
Ah, man. Okay.
What happened was that brand new oil change, they put the wrong oil in.
They put
and
the
it was
wrong
too
oil
thin,
in.
and it derated the truck
Yes,
when you were
yes.
loaded, so it wouldn't move. So we pulled over, called the tow truck, and kind of find out
Yes.
it was fine in the beginning, but really quick, it went right through real quick, man, and just broke down, and the truck shut down.
It broke down like in not even 10. It was like 5,000 miles. That engine was. I mean, the oil was already, exhausted.
I think it was less than that.
Well, from the oil change, what I come to find out was they were using that Ursa oil, Delvac, whatever, and that's a medium duty grade oil. That was a medium duty,
They wouldn't use the 1540.
They didn't use 1540. It was something else. It's called Ursa. That was the first
It's
time
some
that I
weird
learned
ass.
that.
Yeah, some weird ass oil, and it wasn't made for the trucks. It broke down real quick, bro.
It wasn't made. Hey, I'm a beat the gavel right now, man. Check it out. It wasn't made for Class 8 heavy specifications. How many people know that there's different classes in your tractors? That was Class 8. What they put in there was Class 7, and it didn't last
for a box truck.
And so, but I learned my lesson in that one, and I said, okay, from that point on, I started doing my own oil changes. I didn't trust those dudes no more. I didn't trust those cats, and that wasn't my regular mechanic. That was an oil change facility. And yes, I went back, and yes, I reported, but you know what, man, by then, what's done is already done. So
we both this is like, that was like so long ago, man. That was probably 10 years ago, whatever. But
yes,
even with that,
but that was at 10 years ago. That was a brand new tractor. That wasn't a used tractor.
No, but what I'm saying is
brand new, was 0 point something on the miles when I took it off the lot. I think it had 0.3. That was brand spanking new. That was a brand new tractor right there. So that wasn't no old clapped out thing. And I wasn't going to some backyard alley mechanic. No, went to an oil shop, and that happened because you don't. The point is what we're trying. The drum that we're beating on is that, man, you got to get underneath your truck. You got to start checking everything that everybody's doing to your truck. That's all it is. Paying attention.
Pay attention.
And if we would have knew why it shut down, we never thought it was the oil. If I'd have known, we could have put a couple of gallons of goddamn Lucas in that motherfucker and thicken that shit up enough to get that thing to the shop instead of saving the money in the hook.
In fact, if I remember correctly now, we did contemplate doing that, but the reason why we didn't was because that was that new technology with the DPF filter on it, and
I still use it though.
Yeah, I know you did. I remember you used to, but I never did it. And plus, that was
because your warranty. It avoided your warranty.
It would have avoided the warranty. So I said I can't.
Yeah.
Because we did think of that, and that's But yeah, man. These are the things that we talk about. That a lot of cats that are younger, they're gonna learn this stuff. And this is stuff that'll benefit you in the long run.
It will. I want to know, all these people that want to buy or that you have that are contemplating buying trucks, do they have their LLC or S corp, or do they have the credit? Because credit's a big part of trucking too. You don't just go out there with $40,000 and not have a line of credit to back it. You know what I'm saying? But, and I want to know one more question, man. Somebody's talking about brakes, man. I lost you guys for a minute. Do you guys know what an engine brake is? A retarder? Because I keep seeing trailers burned up all over the United States.
I know.
I just want to make sure that people know what a retarder is.
And on the 15, bro. Like these cats, they do not know how to use an engine brake.
Start slow, go slow.
The 40, the 70, the 80, the goddamn 10. The 20.
I'll tell you. Let me tell you why. I got the answers. God dang it. Here's the answers. I'll tell you why. Here's my assumption. How many of them know how to do the overhead?
Nah, I know.
Hello.
Yeah, I know.
How many of those people know how to do overhead?
Better.
What's one of the things in overhead is adjusting the jakes.
That's a new.
Do they even know the schedule
for you? You got to do that class.
Well, do they even know the schedule? Because there is a schedule, and this is what I tell people all the time: is your water pump has a has a lifespan. Your belts have a
It does.
lifespan. Every
Yep.
single component on these tractors has a lifespan. Do you even know what that lifespan is? Your tires, your shocks, your bearings, your everything, your oil, everything has a lifespan. And here's
Yep.
another thing, man. This is another thing, Chasing, that these guys don't probably don't know, is when you buy a new truck, when you buy a brand new truck off the lot, and there's some cats in the chat that could testify to this, I hope. Okay, is that they give you the schedule. They give it to you. You can have it printed out, or it comes in a little book. It's called what is it called? Not the owner's manual. It's called something else.
Maintenance schedule.
The what?
It's about the maintenance schedule.
Yes, the maintenance schedule. Yes, they'll print it out for you. Whatever you got to ask them for it. If they don't, they'll give it to you. It comes with all your paperwork when you buy a brand new truck. That's how I learned all this stuff.
Yeah, today.
Oh, that's right. That's
today,
right. I forgot, bro. I forgot. That's right. Yeah, these guys.
Today,
Not these guys.
today we
not
don't we don't
guys.
need a book.
Some
We know it in
guys.
our brains now.
Some guys. Some guys. They just sign the paper and take the truck and make the payment every week. So, yeah.
Let me see.
Mhm. Yeah, I just
I mean,
printed out a maintenance schedule about a week ago.
Yeah.
You read the
March 27th.
contract?
See?
What?
He just
Contract?
printed
What
out the
contract?
maintenance. Yeah. Well, when they get those lease contracts and all that stuff, but this ain't clowning that transaction. What this is saying, where's your mind at? You know what I mean? You're not prepared. You're not ready to go into battle. Just like the mob said on here, every piece of equipment that's in his shop pays for every single moment that his shop is open, and better yet, when it's closed. He's getting paid round the clock.
Yeah. Now I don't know
I'm
about
gonna-
you guys
I'm gonna-
missing all these lease ops now. Lease op did me
Come on.
good.
Hey,
Hey, I just had. Hey, look. Everybody look at Celioso. He's talking. He's muted. God damn it! You ain't doing that, Celioso. No, I'm playing. Go ahead, bro.
I did it, man.
I'm
I
fucking
did
with
the
you.
lease op. And you know why I did it? Because I wanted to do a cash grab. I knew I wasn't going to keep that goddamn truck. I was going to drive
Right.
that truck until I made half the year. I stacked 50. The other half of the year, you do this. Boom. You go ahead and you
Hey.
pay off all kind of bills and do all kinds of stuff. But the whole time I had it, I did preventative maintenance. I didn't let that lease. I wasn't keeping that. You know what I'm saying? I lost another truck to a fucked up accident or whatever. But I'll tell you what.
hey,
The lease
I was
truck
on
is a
here,
good-
Bull of the Woods. I was on here.
It's a good
Celioso.
cash
But
grab.
really, even if I was to go out and buy a brand new truck next year, right? Go buy a brand spanking new Kenworth T680, 000 point whatever on the mileage. I don't plan on keeping it. I
Well,
think those days are gone with this new equipment. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna run it to
this is the thing.
400,000 miles, and I'm gonna sell it for $100 and something thousand
You are a
dollars. And I'm
seasoned truck driver.
There you go.
no, I'm
Green.
no,
These are newer people asking this question.
Celioso. No. I'm just an old cat that talks about what he used to have. I'm just
Hey.
reminiscing, bro.
I'm a nasty old turkey, but don't call me old. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a nasty turkey all goddamn day. Don't call me old. Hey, but here's the whole thing. I do understand it. I do understand it.
Hey, you guys see what I
A
got
lot
to
of
deal
times-
with on a daily basis with my
Hey,
homeboys and shit, man.
hold
Shit.
up.
No, I'm
If
playing.
you bought a brand new truck, brand new from day one,
Yes.
and you kept it, you have every history about that truck. It's not
Yes, you
something
do.
you just bought. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can trust that truck because you've done everything to it. You can keep that truck
but
forever.
remember quick, everything has a lifespan.
I
Let's
know,
look at the business. Let's look at the
but so
business
do
model.
used trucks that you have no idea what you're buying.
That's my whole point. You just made my point for me. Let's look at the mega carrier and the business model and the business plan that has been demonstrated to us for many years, years upon years. Once you look at that plan, has it failed them? Why are they mega carriers? Why do they got 300 tractors?
I'll
Hang
answer
on.
that. I'll answer
Hang on.
that.
Let's pause it. Hang on. Let's pause
Don't
this
know
real
any
quick.
of
We got something. We got something we really got to address.
Okay.
I see it in the comments, but really quick for all you folks, man, all you guys got to do is go to Google, and what am I showing you guys right now? The maintenance manual. I don't need it, but I'm sure a lot of you guys do. You just Google it. It's free. You don't got to go to the
Yes.
dealer, and it's all
Yeah.
right here on Google.
Yeah. There's a
All right
maintenance
here.
manual. Yeah.
Here's here it all is. But
Yeah.
anyway, here's what I want to
Hey, I
address.
remember when I got mine. See, now I'm gonna really show you how old school I am. I remember mine came on a CD. Some of these cats probably don't even know what a CD is. They think it's a cash deposit.
Man, they
Got
Yeah,
mine-
CD. A CD is what you get from the bank.
Yeah. No, I got mine on a CD, bro. No, I know. No, what I'm saying is a real CD. The little disc, the compact disc that you
Man,
put
that's
in
how
your
they
little
play their
DVD
music.
player. Yeah, they played the music
So-
back in the day. That's how, and that wasn't that far long ago. That was 2008, 2009, 2010. Well, I guess it is a long time ago. I guess chasing it is, huh?
Yeah, it is. Chasing Andrew Jackson just graduated.
Jason said he wasn't even born in 2010. Damn
He
it.
wasn't even. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, but quick.
So
Let me
Long time ago.
let me answer that question for you. The Megas
on.
do it because there's inexperienced drivers in these trucks and they tear them up. That's why they get rid of them. This truck I'm
That is
driving
true.
since brand new, I would keep this truck forever if it was mine because I know everything that's been done and how it's been driven
Right.
because
No,
I've driven it.
I
Not
agree with you on
17
that.
other people that have been beating the shit out of them and
I
tearing them
agree
up.
with you on. I agree
That's
with
why
you.
they do it.
no, people
I agree with
misunderstand, man. People misunderstand why mega carriers do that.
I know.
It
I know.
ain't because the trucks are a pile of shit. It's because the drivers don't know nothing, and they like that because they don't have to pay them nothing because you have to pay for knowledge.
Okay, but
Exactly.
the other
So
thing
they
is,
lease everything and they write it all off.
but the other thing is this, bro. Exactly,
You write off
exactly,
everything
Marcel.
anyway, though, bro.
What we're gonna get into right here.
I
is
write off
numbers.
all my paid trucks. I charge my carrier every
I'ma break
fucking
down-
month for my paid off truck.
Exactly. I'm gonna break down numbers for you though, real quick. It's called the law of averages, and you're absolutely correct. Quick, it's not that you gave a wrong answer, but I'm gonna tell you, there's, like I always say, there's a flip side to the coin, right? There's always two sides. There's always an angle. All that weird stuff, all that crazy stuff. But I'm gonna tell you what I've discovered. What I've discovered is that when you buy 100 trucks, and 75 of those trucks run, and only 25 of them don't, you're still on the plus. When you buy 300 trucks and 200 of those trucks run and 100 don't, they're still in the plus. That's what we witnessed when we watched Carol Fulmer crumble, right? Carol Fulmer crumbled. Why did they crumble? Because they had a multitude of tractors sitting in a yard that didn't even run and they were paying on them because they were trying to play out the law of averages and they got caught with their pants hanging down. Yes, rates played a big part of it. And plus, I
Yeah,
think
it
they
did.
had yes, it did. It was a small part though, because if we break down numbers, I'm telling you, it's all about averages. Okay. As long as they were in the plus on those numbers, okay, because a tractor will gross what, $100,000-$200,000 a year. And if a tractor runs 100,000 miles a year and they're getting top dollar rate, $3 to $4 a mile, that tractor grossed $400,000. Now times that by 3. What is that? 1.2 million? What is that? I don't know.
Yep. Yeah. No,
I
it is
can't even
1.2.
I can't even go that high that quick, right? So now we're looking at, and they paid what? The driver not even 100 grand. I broke it down in the first live. It was 70 grand, 70,000, $80,000. You drivers know, you're out in the audience right now. So when you see those numbers, look at what happens, right? They just cleared 400 grand. They got 300 trucks running. 100 trucks are sitting. It's the law
So
of
I'm gonna
averages,
address
bro.
something. I want to address something real quick.
Come
And
on.
I actually pulled it up. Right, Ben? Ben says, I don't know shit about fixing a truck, but god damn it, Lone Mountain's got my back. They got that unlimited warranty on my 2021 International. Check this out.
2021.
Check this out. I pulled it up.
All right.
Their unlimited mile bumper to bumper is only 2 years, and that is it. So you got to have that motherfucker paid off in 2 years. And
if
it
you're working,
says,
the rates are good.
but
Yeah, when the
it
rates are
only
good.
covers but it only covers
No.
defects,
Hey,
material or
Celioso,
workmanship.
Celioso, if you go on Lone Mountain right now and you go look up that truck that dude bought, he's probably only paying $1,500 a month for that truck for, I think.
It's probably only
Oh shit,
45,000.
we lost
50.
you for a second.
Oh, you lost me? Am I talking too fast or what?
Hey, Green, can you hear me?
No, they just listen.
can hear you.
Oh shit, was that my internet that fucked up? That was my internet that fucked up. I thought that was you
Okay.
guys.
Man, you
No,
gotta
no,
get
no,
off
no.
of that.
How the fuck?
T-Mobile.
How did I get us?
Come
I
on,
got.
Socal.
But quick, you
Yo,
are right on what you said.
What are you talking about? I'm
what
on
you
my
said was
goddamn
correct,
desktop, bro. You already know my
Bro.
internet.
When you own a truck from cradle to grave, you're absolutely correct. When you're the
You got
only
me
one that's
fucked up.
been in it, you're absolutely correct. Because you can drive a truck and put another driver in it, and he'll mess it up because
why-
that truck
Why is my internet
has already
bouncing back
been
and forth?
tuned to you in the way that you drive. So you're
Exactly.
absolutely correct.
Well, when you're buying a used truck, especially if it came from a mega carrier, there's been 30 people in that truck beating the shit out of it. You don't know what
agree.
you
Dogs,
don't know what you're buying. You
piss
don't.
bottles and shit buckets.
Well, no, just the way it's been driven and taken care
Yeah,
of,
I
and
know.
you don't know if it's been in a train wreck. That's why it's good to do a rig dig on a truck to make sure it wasn't in a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only if it's reported, bro.
Hey,
Most of the mega carriers, they fix it themselves. If you go to Hurricane Express, which I have been there, they got all their wreck shit right there in the fucking yard, bro.
Hey, let's address Clay. Clay was here, says mega carriers sell the hope. I mean, Clay, I'm not trying to take a shot at you or anything, but what hope are they selling? I mean, everybody's got to get paid. Everybody's got to go to work. Everybody's got to make a living. Everybody's got to feed their family. Everybody. So what hope are they?
Well,
Okay,
Eli.
Yeah, I'm still trying to address. I'm trying to real quick. I'm still trying to address what's in front, what's on the screen.
Well, when
we're jumping all around and shit. I'm just trying to keep it, you know.
Okay. He says that my assessment is that, you know, a lot of people go to trucking and because everybody hears the trucking makes all this money. Truckers got money. Trucker. So when they're selling the hope, that's what I think he's talking about. Generally speaking, you're not going to make a lot of money with a mega carrier. You got to find smaller companies that actually really know who your name. They know who you are. They can vouch for the way you drive. If you go to a mega carrier, you are literally a number. You're walking into EDD. You know what I mean? They're going to plug you with any job that comes up. They will not give you 3,500 miles a week. They'll give you 2,000 miles a week. At maybe 55 cents a mile. And what are you going to do with that? You know what I mean? And they're going to take the taxes out. And now you're literally driving a truck, doing the hard work, and making Walmart salary. I keep saying Walmart because I don't like Walmart. But I shop there still. You know,
So
but the bottom line is. Go ahead.
What's the bottom line, Celioso? Well, we're trying to do teachable moments, right? So, Ben was wanting our thoughts, which I brought up really quick, is on this warranty shit. And this is what I want to tell you, right? Is warranty doesn't cover everything.
That's right.
And you have to really, really be careful with that stuff. So, and when you come on here, it's a 2-year situation, and most of these trucks, you know, they'll have a factory warranty left over. So it just depends on the situation. Like, I know, like after treatment, sometimes it covers up to 750,000 miles. Sometimes, depending on what it is and stuff. So I would not go and just go somewhere because of some warranty unless they can really sit down and explain it, because it's unlimited miles and it says bumper to bumper, but there ain't no bumpers on the truck except for the front bumper, right? So that's the first thing I try to tell people. But what does it really cover? What does it really cover? You know what I'm saying? It's saying bumper to bumper, but I mean that's just a little saying. You know what I mean? So I'll just say, just be careful, bro. Don't get way in debt. Don't get way in debt because you think you got a bomb ass warranty. Warranties are cool. I ain't knocking the warranties. I mean, I use my share of warranties, but I'm not running my business based off does it have a warranty or not.
So Cal. So later on, Ben comes back and he says, I haven't bought a truck yet. However, Lone Mountain got $350K international all in, it's like 58,000, right? In 2 years, it can be paid off. I figure 2 years just learning to run a business. So Ben, I understand your thinking. I understand how you're looking at this, but you don't have to go in on that in order to learn the business and to learn how everything is going to go down. And an international, yeah, you're looking at the price. That's an entry level, is what they call that, entry level. And I ain't trashing on international, okay? But this is entry level is what they call this, right? And I'm not saying, oh, go get a
You
P,
ain't
go get a
dissing
KW.
international?
And I'm not dissing it. I'm not, okay? What I'm trying to get him to see is look at the price difference on this truck versus all
I
these
stopped
other
saying that,
trucks.
City, so.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to dog somebody out that's what they, they work their ass off to get it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
No, he's just looking at that truck with the miles, the year and the
he's
miles.
looking at the
That's
price.
attractive. That's attractive.
Right. He's looking
price,
and the price. Miles. Yes, yeah, and he can only pay it off for 2 years.
I don't hate international. I like freight shakers. I'll tell you why I like them. Because I like to shake it like a freight shaker. This is a dog.
All right.
This truck.
The new freight shakers, the new Freightlines, they don't shake.
And drive. Now,
hey man.
Those,
all right, so here's my 2 cents.
I like the fantastic plastic myself. I'm not either.
Man, I am not a pack car fan anymore.
Hey, so here's my thoughts, right? Man. You hear me, Chasen?
Yeah. I didn't know what a freight shaker was until I got a Century.
Man, they shake it like a freight shaker.
That's the
I didn't know, man. That FLD and the Classic, man, them things don't shake it out. That's Centuries and Columbians.
No.
I didn't know until I got a Century. I was like, man, what the hell? It sounds like it's like the damn the fenders in the back are just shaking like all throughout the week. Like, what the hell is that?
Tell me if that door.
You wait till the dashboard starts moving. Wait till the dash. I was in that green truck. The goddamn dashboard wouldn't hit the floor, man.
Yes, they shake. They shake.
Man, you hear all the wind going through the sleeper.
Hey, driver, what was that green truck that we used to drive? Those little rentals. What was that shit called?
Oh, those were little. They were the green frogs. Those are not international though. Those were Ford something.
Yeah, but,
those are little. Yeah.
No, they weren't Ford. But whatever the fuck they were, those motherfuckers. The whole dash. You be going down the freeway,
coming down.
That whole dash be shaking. Like if you put a drink on there, it's gonna get knocked the fuck over. Bro. The whole thing. Yeah. It was hard to read the speed on those bitches because it was shaking so damn much. Like fuck, bro. If this thing, man, if it breaks off, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I remember. Hey, Jason,
pull off.
One time I was driving my truck, my FLD, no joke, and you know how you close the door and the safety thing, the restraint, seatbelt. The seatbelt got stuck in the door, right? So it didn't close all the way. So I'm driving, right? I cracked the door open and I go to slam it shut. And when I went to slam it shut, the freaking door handle just busted on me, bro. It was plastic. The whole thing just boom, it just fell out. Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, man. Yeah,
hey, don't feel bad.
Hey, but you know what though, bro? I've said it before. I made the most money in my whole career with that little FLD, bro.
Man, I remember, right? I remember he said, man, I got my first truck. I looked at that. And remember, I think I was in my W9. I was in a W9 right then, right?
Yes.
When you had that one? I was in my W9 and shit.
Yes.
I looked at the little green thing. I was looking at it. I didn't say shit because he's my homie and shit, but I was looking like, that's a risky one, but that damn thing, he stayed on point. He learned a lot from that thing.
I remember the time we were driving and you were telling me that I had to get, up my game and all that stuff. And I remember I asked you, I said, how much you get paid for that load on your back? You said, the same thing you're getting paid. I said, that's right.
Yeah. We rebuilt. I remember he rebuilt the engine right there where we parked at.
I never rebuilt the engine. What happened was because what happened was I forget what it's called. It was the what's the one that goes through the middle of the motor. Okay.
Oh, the cam?
The cam. Okay. At the front of the cam is a little point. See, Chase and Andrew. This is what we talk about right now when they say us old cats that, we just talk about the glory days, right? Okay, Trip, bro. trip out on this. There's this on the end of that cam. There was a little point the size of a needle, no bigger than your pinky fingernail, right? Just the fingernail.
Sterling,
part.
that's what it was. Sterling, thinking New Age.
Oh yeah, the other one was the Sterling. The green frog was the Sterling. Okay,
Yeah.
and what happened was that little metal piece broke off. So when you were revving the engine, you didn't get no revolutions. You didn't get no RPMs. You didn't get anything. So we thought that we lost full compression and that we had to rebuild the engine. But the mechanic on the side of the road, he figured that little metal piece broke, and all we did was we took the wheel off the front. I had this dude weld a new one on. We slapped it back on, and we were back on the road making money.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing about it, guys, it don't matter how much money you have, you cannot buy experience.
No, you can't.
You just can't do it.
Maintenance.
And it don't matter if you're looking at an old truck or a newer truck. It's the same mechanical bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
they
Chase,
all have
and
the same components.
tell Green Lantern and the guys, me and Chase, we got like a lot of stories. It's funny as fuck. But tell him about that one time you put that motherfucking truck in the shop. And I was like, nah, man, call a tow truck. He said, yeah, but they tore it apart. I said, put that shit in boxes, man. You remember that, Jason? Tell me that funny ass story.
Man,
What do I tell the mechanic?
man, look here. I hear this was a $15,000 flat top. I hear coolant coming from between the cylinder head and the block. It was just shooting out the side.
Ooh,
And I had drove it from Texas all the way back to Tennessee. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a head gasket. So I dropped it off at Crow's Truck Service over there in Olive Branch, Mississippi. They had already told me how much it was, about $4,000. I was like, cool. They took off the heads, took the truck apart. They said, yep, man, you're looking at a full in frame, man. It'll cost you $45,000.
Oh.
I said, but I just came for a head gasket. They said, yeah, you did, but now it's going to cost you $45,000. I said, what? Man, I called SoCal, man. I called a bunch of people.
Man.
And what ended up happening, one of my guys, he said, man, what kind of engine you got? I said, man, it's that Mercedes, man. They talking about $45,000. He said, well, you know, it's a shop down the street. He specialized in rebuilding Mercedes, man. He'll rebuild it for about $8,500. I said, oh, yeah? I called that man. He said, yeah, man, bring it in right now, man. We got you. I called SoCal. I said, but SoCal, man, I got this truck in the shop. They already taking it apart. Hey, SoCal said, yeah, man, hide them, box that shit up.
Box it up and take that shit out of there.
He said, tell the tow truck, pull it right there in the bay, hook it up, and pull it right out for the bay, man. I called that tow truck. He was up there in the back of that bay. He said, man, it was about a good 10 bays. He said, which bay is it? I said, man, it's over there in bay number 7, man. He hooked up to that thing. I'm talking about all the cylinder heads out, man. We pulled that truck off, engine halfway apart.
Those mechanics in that bay was looking at their mouth. I'm like, what the fuck just happened right now? That was the first.
Man,
We thought we got us one.
Yeah, they tried to get him, man. They tried to get him. That's
They wanted $45,000 on the Mercedes overhaul.
Crazy as hell.
Man.
And they thought because the engine was a part that either I was gonna pay it or they were gonna keep the truck. That was really only two options.
Yeah. Nah,
another time, I don't know if it was that rebuild or the other one. Jason called me up and says, yeah, man, we're doing the rebuild. I said, all right, man. I was like, make sure they do the and you guys need to learn this shit when you guys are doing rebuilds, damn it. I said, Jason, they're replacing the oil pump, right? I don't know. Let's call him on three-way. Yeah, let's call him on three-way. Remember that, Jason?
Oh, you talking about the cat engine? Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Jason called up. And,
the cat engine.
And here's what we always told everybody when we were on three-way with these mechanics and everybody else. We always told them that Jason's my driver and I'm the owner and shit, so he don't get in trouble and shit.
Right.
I'll talk to him. He's doing the whole damn rebuild. And I was like, so are you putting on the new oil pump? Oh, no, that's not in the quote. Remember that, Jason?
Wow. Man,
yeah, I know stuff really... No oil pump, no water pump.
Yep. Putting a brand new engine together with the old ass fucking oil pump, bro. What the fuck is wrong with these shops?
Man, they were
Now when you
trying
go
to
down the
get 'em,
road,
man.
yeah, now you go down the road and that motherfucker's fucked. You know, I had a guy in my comments one time. He was like, "Hey man, I just rebuilt my engine. I got 15,000 miles on it and it blew up, and they say they ain't gonna cover the warranty on it. Guess what happened? I'll let all you guys in the panel guess why it wouldn't cover under warranty. What did the guy that rebuilt the engine not tell this poor guy that he did not know, which he should have known?
I want to change
Guess
the
what he
oil.
didn't do?
Change that braking oil.
Braking oil. He did not
Yeah.
change it out quick with the braking oil. He was
No.
running that brand new engine, waiting for the regular oil change to come up to change the oil, and blew that bitch up.
Oh,
Ate
man.
everything up in that thing. Thing shot.
Another thing on an end frame you should do is change the balancer. Balancers wear out like 500,000 miles. You got
Yeah,
that brand
the
new motor
harmonic.
with this full balancer. It's just going to shake the fuck out of it. Put a new
The
balancer on.
harmonic balancer. Yep.
Yep. Put a new balancer on the motherfucker. It's cheap. And they got to take it
Yep.
off to do it anyway.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Is a lot of this stuff you gotta, you're already there. You might as well do it while you're there. It's like, nah, man. Hey, there's a good question though over here. Evo, the Don or the Dan or whatever his
I'll
name.
see you on the flip, man. Sorry, I had to say bye to my buddy.
He says,
Oh,
do
you're good.
people say the rates are bad because they have families to feed?
Go.
I'm by
Hey,
myself.
Green's all in these comments, man. We're
And
just telling stories.
and just want to live in my box truck or cargo van for like 3 months over the road or local stuff.
Do people say the
People
rates
saying
are
the
bad
rates-
because they have families to feed?
No, they're saying the
Look,
rates are
here-
bad because the rates are bad. You have to look. You have to really look
But
for the
the
rates.
but the
You have
rates
to-
are not bad though, man. I mean,
I don't
don't
think
think so?
I don't think the rates.
the rates are what
wait
they
a minute.
used to
Wait a
be.
minute though. Wait a minute though. Salioso was running and getting paid that top dollar rate, so he knows what it could be. He knows what it could be and what it should be. But on the other hand, I agree. The rates are
They cut
really
it in
not all
half.
that bad. Yeah, they cut them,
No.
but that's what they were before that.
Jason tried really, really hard to go find some cheap ass rates. Remember that, Jason?
Cheap rates.
Yeah, I just had my friend over at Super Ego gave me a settlement for Friday yesterday, and I was trying to explain to him, man. He took a load New York to California. Super Ego booked it for $4,200. 2,600
No.
miles. I said, man,
Fuck no.
bro, why? Like, it's your job as the driver to tell them, man, you can't take that.
Right.
Like, come on, it's like $1.12 or something.
Right.
And
Look,
then
that's bad.
fuel,
Hey,
man,
that's-
you
that's-
done
that's
done a
bad
load for
rate.
free.
Yes.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing,
I'm
guys.
like, man,
Yeah, he
you
did.
would have done better stopping in Chicago and heading back east.
Yeah.
Man.
That's somebody that really doesn't. He
Yeah, instead
I can
of
only
one
say-
load, make it 4
Yeah.
different loads.
Yeah.
Because the fuel alone
Shoot.
ate his fucking
Here's what
lunch.
He ran it
here's the
all
difference.
the way
Hey,
to
wait.
California.
Hey,
Here-
I'm a shit talker. I'm a shit starter.
You ain't got to
Boy
tell
got
me.
money
I'm already
problems.
knowing.
He ain't got $1,000. He got
Who
money
ain't got
problems.
$1,000?
He ain't got $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, but look, the whole thing is I would never. That's why
Poor
I
old
set
ego
my
dude.
truck down at 22. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a shit starter. I'm a shit
well,
talker.
let's look at
That
that.
boy
So
got
where did
money
he?
problems.
Where did he go? Jason, where did he go from? Where from New York to Cali?
New
Where'd he
York
go?
to Cali. Ugh.
Yeah, New York to Cali, Los Angeles.
That
He
makes
went
me
from-
sick.
He went from. I gotta see what this comes
Like
up to. So
2,600 miles.
I'm gonna have to resubscribe to my load boards, bro. I'm gonna have to look at all this crazy
Yeah,
shit.
you
bro.
got to look at that nastiness. Hey.
Yeah, they
one of the
like
loads
them
that made
rates.
me
Them
quit,
rates are on now, but it's like they really are paying that on DAT, but it's like, why are you trying to find load going that far when you can go from like New York to Chicago? You can go from
Okay.
Chicago to Florida for $3 a mile. Like, why y'all? What's the
So,
point in going
right.
that
So
far
that-
for that cheap?
So
hey, look.
so
but
that
you wanna
was-
know why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they don't pay you to go in California. They pay you to leave. Now, if
Right.
you remember, Chasen, back even when the rates were really good, you'd have to break it up to get to Cali to maybe get $75,000 to $8,000. You had to
But-
break it up.
But
You
see,
had to go to
he
So what did they pay
he
him?
didn't get that much to
2,800?
leave. They
4,200.
it was a 4,200, but they
Right,
paid him 6,500 to go back to New York.
They just
Yeah,
saw
you
the
get
biggest
paid.
money
Los
on the
Angeles.
board.
Did you
That's
hear
all
what
they
I
saw.
said? You don't get paid to come to Cali. It's export only. California is a very self-sufficient state. They farm 24/7, 365. Most of the people that's eating their greens and all that good shit out there in the world are getting it from Cali. You know what I'm saying? That's the heartland. But they pay you to leave. They don't pay you to come in. They don't pay
He
you
got
to
a
come
dollar.
to Cali.
He ain't get a good enough rate to even leave. 6,500 on the drive here.
Yeah, he got
I mean, he did
got $1.50.
$10,000 in 2 weeks.
He got $1.50 per mile. If he would have bumped that up by 30 cents, 1.80, he would have done $5,000, which would have been decent. He would have been at 50-40 because he could have got
Now
something
think
from
about the fuel.
California going back out for 6. And
But you
for
know what I
6,
noticed,
he
though?
would have did 7, 8, 9, 10. He would have did 11,000 and some change. So if he's doing 2,800 miles, what kind of truck does he got? Does he got a new truck or an older truck?
Yeah, new truck.
2,800.
You know,
That's an
all the,
Ego
you know,
truck.
Super
2,800.
Ego.
Super Ego.
Divided by 7, he did 400. He did, well, we already know Super Ego, they cut off the top. That load paid more than that. They
Yeah.
gave him $1.50. So
That's right.
it was 400 gallons to get over there, from over there to Los Angeles. So 400 gallons times $3.50. He probably paid he did $1,400 in fuel. 1,400 in fuel. 1,400 minus 4,200. He pocketed 2,800
29.
after.
No, he didn't, because
Okay.
he pays
Mhm.
weekly on that truck and trailer. So he's paying
That's right.
$700
Well,
for that. So knock
So
that
he
off.
so he made so
7.
he
Hell,
made
they pay more
2,000.
than that now. They're paying like
So he paid
$900,000. I heard.
Okay, right. So if he's paying $900, he made what did he make? He made $1,900, $1,900 for that turn. So if we go
No, not really. Then you
2,800.
got to put on the crazy ass damn deductions these mega carriers put
Okay.
down on you.
Okay, well, let's just give him the bennies. Let's give him the bennies of the doubt, right? 2,800 times point. He made driver pay.
Right.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's
made
odd.
driver
solid
pay.
mate.
He ain't got
Here-
$1,000.
Here's what I noticed. Here's what I
He
noticed,
made,
right?
he made driver pay. He
So
made
this
driver
is
pay. Hey, let me hold up.
$1,000.
No, go ahead.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a
But
minute.
wait a
Let me
minute.
hold up.
Here's
Hold up.
the catch, though.
Hey, wait,
It's a catch, though.
I know
Alright, go
there
ahead, go
always
ahead.
is, but let me
Jason, you
do
should have brought him in here, Jason.
good. What was that dude? What was his name?
Good
The
brother.
good brother. Good
Yeah.
brother. Right
Let's call him the least
here.
brother.
The least brother. Right here is a perfect illustration and demonstration for you to understand why people have made certain decisions that they've made. It's not because they can't do something, it's because they know what they're doing. And I know you don't understand that, and I hope you catch this on the rerun or whatever, or somebody puts this in your ear. But this is black and white right now, real life discussion on what is taking place. And it's not just, you're right.
You know he
How
don't
many-
care. He's happy that this $1,000.
How many drivers are running for Super Ego? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's a lot running for him.
Yeah,
Super
how many?
Ego.
500? 400? 500?
Oh, nah. Like 4,000,
Come on,
5,000.
Ego's at 4,000 people now.
And
Yeah.
out of
You know,
that,
hey, you
and
know,
out of that,
did you guys know, really quick, did you guys know that Ego started a whole new company?
They got 10 companies under them.
No, not the
Yes, they
carrier
got a
shit.
gang of
No, not the carrier crap. I already know about that. So Ego was leasing trailers out to people that, where they had their own carrier and all that shit, and they'd rent you a trailer or whatever. They done
They still
created
are.
a whole new they created a whole but they created a whole new lease company, a whole new name doing it.
hey, in your comments, so New Age said my 2021 Cascadia is shaking in the rear at 70 miles per hour. Any clues? And then another cat says, what was that break-in oil problem?
You guys are all in these comments, man.
Well, hey man, give them what they need. They're thirsty for information, bro. They need it in order to survive.
I
But we
understand.
just, but
SoCal, this is the
Jason,
thing
we
about
just some,
SoCal.
we just some old cats reminiscing about the good old days.
And I'm just letting it go,
And see
man.
what
Just speak on it.
one thing I told him, man, about the reason why Super Ego is booking him for so low, his dispatcher is booking him from out of Ukraine. So it's like the guy that's booking you don't even know anything about USA and the money and the economy. You know, he don't care. He go get his $200
They don't
a
even
month,
know
a week, whatever they pay
trucking.
them dispatcher. Yeah, exactly. So it's like if you don't tell that dispatcher, hey man, I don't need to book this, find me something else. You know, he don't know. He's not in the United States.
I agree. He don't
That's
know
true.
that, and that's the problem with a lot of guys, and that's why I come on this channel. That's
So
why I
so
said what I said.
let me
It's
answer
because
this since you
guys don't
hang
know.
on, goddamn it. You guys are bringing up a comment and then you change the whole subject and get me stuck with the comment on my screen. So we got to address this.
No, address
So
it.
New Age, you got a 2020 Cascadia shaking the rear at 70 miles an hour. Any clues? And I would say check the carrier bearing.
Yep.
Check the carrier bearing, New Age.
Yep.
2021, you guys probably never changed that carrier bearing out. It's
Yep.
4 or 5 years old. It's been due.
Carrier
Or
bearing,
is-
and then U joints. Check your U joints.
Well, they'll do
What?
all that. Yeah, they do all that shit
Right.
when they do the carrier
Is
bearing.
it a
Well, just
Don't drive
Is
on.
it a vibration or a wiggle?
yeah, that's another. Yep.
Is it
Do
a
you feel it?
vibration
Do you
or a
feel it
wiggle?
in your seat, or do you feel it in the steering wheel?
Well, the same
He
thing.
said
In the
in
seat.
Hey,
Is
He said the rear of the truck, guys. That's
right.
rear of the
So
truck.
then
yeah.
I'm
It's in
assuming
the
that he
seat.
feels it in the seat. Yeah,
A
in the seat.
wiggle will be in the tire. A vibration will be in the drivetrain.
That's right. That's
So
right.
a vibration could actually be a leveling valve, and it's changing the pinion angle and making it make a
Yes.
growling noise. That's a
Yes.
vibration.
Yes. Yes.
A
Yeah.
wiggle's
Yes.
the tire. A
And
vibration's the drivetrain.
If
and
it's
quick.
shaking, it's that. If it's bouncing, it could be anything. It could be flat spots on tires. It could be shocks. It could be the leveling valve. Maybe it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. It
And
can
new-
also be. Go ahead, Green. Go ahead. What's up? Go ahead, Brandon.
and new age, it also can be when he's talking about that leveling valve. What happens is sometimes when we get loaded too heavy, is it pushes
flips.
it down and it flips. And when it flips, you go to put it back the right way. If this has ever happened to you, and then it's not the same level no more. And that's what Quick is talking about, where your ride height isn't level, and now it's pinching. It's pinching. Sometimes you can smell it too.
It's the pinion angles.
Yeah,
Yep.
what happens is, again, when that happens, it throws the drive line off. And that's why it causes that.
Yes.
And then Atlanta says the braking oil problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's just when you have a brand new engine, like you don't leave that oil in for 12, 15, 20, whatever your oil change is. What up, Corey? Because what happens when you got a brand new engine, you're getting nothing but metal shavings in that engine. And the first thing you want to do is change that oil and get that shavings out of that engine, that brand new engine. And the suck ass part about it, and I tell you guys this, right, is that when you go do stuff, when you say, hey, I own this truck, they look at you guys as a professional businessman.
Yes,
they don't realize you guys don't know nothing.
That's right.
Right? So when you show up as a businessman,
yep.
Again, when you show up with your own truck, you're supposed to be a professional businessman. You're supposed to know stuff. And the crazy thing about it, this guy didn't know nothing, and he's mad at the shop because they didn't tell him. It's just like when goddamn LaShawn Parks went to LRM and got that truck trying to teach you guys about the tread depth of this depth gauge, showing off, and he didn't realize they were recap tires, and they went down the road and blew all of them off like 4th of July. They wanted to blame the fucking dealership for not telling them. No, motherfucker, we don't gotta tell you. You can't tell as a business owner those are recaps. It's different, guys.
I think on the walk around he was bragging that they were virgins and they weren't.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I didn't say shit.
Yeah.
So Shannon Thomas Trucking says, let's face it,
Shannon.
guys. The Shannon or
her name's Shannon.
Shannon.
Okay.
She cool people. I met her. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She says, let's face it, guys, the costs are higher. I think the costs are higher, but still, everything is reachable and attainable still. It just, I believe that it just depends on the individual and I've said it before earlier today, is what are you willing to do, to get the money?
Afford your lifestyle. Yeah, you got to
Yeah, to afford your lifestyle.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing,
Be
though,
an
man.
owner, you learn to afford being an owner.
Your mic's
Right.
fucked up, Celioso.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
it
was
got
just speaking
better.
alien talk.
No, you're
There
good
you go.
now. You're no,
You're
you're not
good.
alien talk. It's like it's away from you or something. It was low, but it got
Oh,
better.
shit.
Look at that. He just
Fix
hit a
these
bump.
shit
God
right.
damn, I should have soloed that shit out. No, I was playing. But no, like seriously, like people are sitting here and trucking. Like we are lucky, people. You guys realize that we are lucky. Look at the car lots, dude. The car lots are starving. I don't give a fuck if it's a new car lot, used car lot. They are starving right now.
No
Look at
one's
everything.
Especially with
Look
all
at
them pickup
look at
trucks.
yeah. Look at Walmart. Look at McDonald's. Look everywhere you go. People are not spending the money. These people are dying out here. I'm just sitting back and seeing who's going to shut the doors down next. And you guys want to complain about trucking? We're going to be the last motherfucker standing.
Nurses and trucking. You'll always
So
have a
New Age said that he checked the shaft and it's all in phase as well. So the next thing, when you check that shaft though, bro, what you got to do is you gotta block your tires. You got to release your brakes. Okay, but make sure you block. See, this is getting in deep right here, man, because you could get hurt if you don't do this right. You can literally kill yourself if you don't know what you're doing. But I know how to check that. What you do is you block.
Go ahead.
You block your tires. You make sure you're not on a freaking hill. Don't leave the engine running. You block. You don't put one block behind the tire. You put two blocks in front of, a set of your drives and at least one of your steers, if not both. And you don't just put one block in front of them. You put two, like how you see when a DOT comes and does his inspection. You see how he blocks your tires before he tells you, hey, release your brakes? That's the same thing that you got to do, because I got to make sure you know what I'm talking about. And then you get underneath that tractor and you push up on that drive shaft. If you feel any type of movement, then you know it's either going to be the carrier bearing, which you can see the carrier bearing if it's even there, if it's gone.
The carrier bearing is made the carrier bearing is made to take out vibration. So it's going to be a little bit more harder to notice as a carrier bearing. You have to visualize it.
Well, right.
The U-joints is different. You can see the movements.
Right. But if the carrier bearing is gone and it causes that, that domino effect, right? Goes downhill, shit rolls downhill. Okay. He's going to feel play in that shaft when he's pushing up on it. He's going to feel it. And then you're going to know something in here ain't right.
That bearing's encased in rubber. And so the rubber isolates all the vibration. Now, where you're going to get a lot of vibration from that you really can't really check that great is the short drive shaft between the rear diff and the front diff that has a slider. Make sure that's greased, because that little short shaft will fail on you and vibrate like a motherfucker. That's the shaft that's going to make a lot of vibration when your leveling valve's bad, is that back shaft.
Hey, and that's the little drive shaft you usually see on the freeways all the time, sitting on the side like
exactly.
Somebody.
And the only way to get your truck moving after that's gone is to lock in the power divider.
Right. Yeah. Now another thing, New Age, is it could be that your motor mounts are gone and your engine is sitting at an angle and you're getting that same pinning that we're talking about. So you're not going to feel any you're not going to feel any movement because that engine is pushing down. Now, these are just some of the things that
the transmission mounts.
Right. And it's a process of elimination. Yes.
Those are rubber.
It's a process. And exactly. And what we're going through right here is a process of elimination, bro. But I'm just an old cat reminiscing on the days.
Here's the thing, right? You have to look at this, okay? It's a fucking 2021, and it's probably never been touched. And in 2021, you're probably right there at that mileage, and where you're gonna have to spend a lot of maintenance, which is okay. But understand, between 500 to like 650, 675 is when you spend the most out of your maintenance, because that's when you're doing all that stuff.
Okay,
Air
well
compressors, U joints, all that shit.
Yep.
he said he checked and he just wants to. He's running it by. He wants to see if there's anything. He said, but there's a lot of different things it could be
Cab
that you
mounts
just
ain't
got
gonna
to
do a
go down
vibration,
that
bro.
process, right?
Yeah, he's at 400,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like Quick said earlier, if you got a truck that was a fleet truck from one of those companies, I mean, who knows what those dudes were doing inside of that truck when they were, when they were running it.
I got a truck
Bang.
from 1997. It had over 5,000 drivers in there. Hey, all I know is when they gave it to me,
but
I
it
ain't
coulda
done
hit
nothing
you.
to that motor.
It could
I
have
got
had
that
two drivers.
12.7.
Tony, it could have had. It could have
Justin
had two
cracks me
drivers.
up with that shit.
Yeah. One good ass driver and the one driver, they got rid of it. Now you got it. Now you're the third. You never know.
Hey, Justin, but those old schools, man, they're not as finicky as these new trucks.
Yeah, I know.
I'm at the yard right now looking at probably 70 trucks. Yeah.
Wow.
I know that one's nice because I know the guy that runs that one. That's his second million-mile truck. I know that one over there's all right because that's his second million-mile truck. But yeah, but the rest of these guys, I don't know. The guy I've been running with all the way across from Indiana, he's a he's a million-mile guy too. And someone said something about us being just a number over here. Not all of us are like that at these mega carriers. They know me by name and nickname, and I get the good shit, and the guy that was running with me gets the good shit. We're one of them motherfuckers. So there's probably 25% of us in a mega carrier that they know us by name and by nickname or handle, and we get the good shit because we proved ourselves. We're a valuable asset.
Well, I tell you what, Quick, you a shit talker, you a shit popper, but they got money
I'm a shit
problems.
talker.
They ain't got $1,000.
Shit, I got $1,000 in cash in my wallet right now.
Not you,
Come
motherfucker.
on.
You aren't listening. You hearing me?
You want me to?
You gotta
you want
know
me
the
to show you?
lyrics.
Hang on.
man.
I'm gonna solo. Hang on, let me solo you out, Sel, and then you tell everybody. Hold up. Go ahead,
Well,
Sel. You got this. You got the stage. Say it again.
You want them to understand? I'm a shit talker. I'm a shit popper. Y'all got money problems. You ain't got $1,000.
Yeah,
He's not talking
I
about
ain't
you.
talking about you, Quick.
I know.
He's
I
not,
know
he's
that.
not
I know
talking
that.
about you, bro.
I'm just
He's
saying.
clowning.
Hey,
He's
and I ain't doing no lease purchase either. Nope, I'm a
Oh
company guy.
Lord. No, hey,
Yeah.
if it comes back, look, I'm waiting for something, but I can wait because my kids are grown. I don't have to do anything for anybody but myself. So the whole thing is I can wait. That's right. Except, I do have an 18-year-old that asks for lots, but I don't have to do it. But the whole
Hey,
thing
Green
is
Lantern.
I
I already told Sel his goddamn grandkids. They're my grandkids. I'm gonna go spoil their motherfucking ass. I ain't got
my
any
chica
shit.
babies. Those my chica
Yep.
babies. I love those girls. Those are my girls. Grandpa, can we go
You should
play
have saw him
games?
trying to. You should have saw him at the house and he's trying to drive the remote control trucks and shit, man.
Oh, they freak
man,
out.
So funny.
Those are 8S though, man. When you got those big 8S remote control, they make grimy noises. You know what I'm saying? So that did freak out my little baby. She said,
Ooh.
"No." I mean, but she's a kid, and I mean, she's not ready for that anyway. She's not
Manual,
ready for
so you
those.
know someone had to know how to drive it. I don't know. I seen videos of motherfuckers trying to drive a manual transmission. Yeah, just because you can cram that bitch in gear don't mean you know how to drive it.
Yep. You better know the float. You better know everything. You better know what an engine brake is.
RP.
But you
He
did.
said a
Let me tell you.
A retarder.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Hey, check this out. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Hey, driver, you know about that one dude I was gonna hire, the youngster kid?
Right.
I said, you know how to drive manual transmission? Yeah. What experience you got? 5-bed, drive van? Oh yeah. He said, yeah, all that shit, right?
Chinese.
So check. No, funny story, right? So I ran them through my insurance, and they said, no, we ain't fucking with them. I said, oh shit. So my dude in Vegas, Oscar, right? I said, hey man, I got a guy for you. He goes, what's he know how to do? Man, he can drive manual, flatbed experience, all that shit.
Oh, you ain't shit.
He put him in that 389 with the 18 speed.
Oh my god.
Lost. He couldn't get it going. He was stuck in traffic in the middle of the road, scared the shit out of fucking Oscar and shit. Like it was a whole bad situation.
Man.
Went to do the flatbed shit. He was clueless about flatbed. Like he lasted a whole week just riding with them. He was fired after the first week. Like, why do you gotta lie?
mean, you know why? Because I don't know.
Man.
I don't
Hey
want
Chase,
to lie.
hey Chase,
He
oh,
just
Justin was
wanted
out
a
here, right?
job. Mm-hmm.
Jason,
Yeah.
you saw Justin was out here.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Hey Celio, so Lewis is out here. Justin Lewis.
Yeah, I saw it when he was out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we had some fun.
I didn't get to go because I'm out here in the world doing this Rough Rider shit.
Yeah.
I put him on the phone,
Shit
nephew, man, for a new
direction.
business.
Oh, man, I think he already got that business going, man. But it's good
It ain't
to
trucking.
hook them both up, though. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, shit, talker. Shit, papa.
What up, Josh?
Shit talking.
Hang on, I'm gonna send Josh the link.
Folks got money.
Unless Josh has my phone number blocked.
Hey, I wanted you to get that one dude in here named Good Boy.
Ooh. He hasn't showed.
Cheek
He
Clapper.
hasn't showed
What's his
up.
name? What's his name? Cheek Clapper.
Good-
He's over there.
good-
He's over there
Oh.
practicing his giggles. I'm
Good
just
brother.
saying, man. That boy's in a twerk class right now, lying to himself about $1,000. He got $1,000. That's some funny shit to brag on.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? If
I
they
know,
paid
Josh.
me
I'm just giving you a hard time because I'm blocked in your channel. bro. I'm just giving you a hard
$1,000
time.
at this job, I would have cussed his motherfucking ass out.
Text me real quick, Josh. That way I can
Left
just
the
send you the
doors
link
open.
if you want the panel.
$1,000.
Man, they pay proper. I'm a
I wonder how many
excited
miles
about
that
that.
was.
Look,
I wonder how
I'm
many
not a
miles
near
that
do
was.
well. Call myself the good boy in it. He's just a bleeding wanker. All right, I'm just being silly. Can't believe that.
hey,
dude talking all
Celioso,
that
he knows
jazz,
all these
man.
goddamn
He's running all
accents,
these
man.
circles.
I'd have fun with that
No
shit, god dang
accent.
it. Or the little language shit and all that craziness. No, I'm dead ass. I'd have fun with that shit.
Man, I'd have fun if you had the
Yeah.
good girl on right now. Golden girl, whatever.
The golden girl.
You're like, boy, you bragging in a room full of ballers. What are you doing? Do you got gold and diamonds? Do you know what it's like to take $10,000 and go to a strip club? And I ain't talking about Magic Mike's either. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
What's wrong with this child?
Hey, the funniest
Come in
shit.
talking
The funniest
crap.
shit. The funniest shit is when he was gonna hit the fucking panel and tell me and Chase and Andrew Jackson what he had a problem with us about. What up, Josh?
What's the matter with you? Hey, here it goes right here, man. There's
Remember that,
this lyric,
Jason?
Hey, from Styles
Yeah.
P. Styles P said it best. I don't give a fuck who you are. So fuck who you are. I don't care about your pretty boy, watch, or your car. Nigga, you make $1,000. You ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk shit to men that have gone through multiple trucks, sold multiple trucks, bought more multiple trucks, and you leasing, you're renting. What would you work for? Rent-A-Center? Enterprise? What's going on with your raggedy shit? Don't talk that shit. You aren't even in the league. You know what I'm saying? You
Just
ain't in the
wait.
D League. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
wait till that.
You ain't
wait
got
till
to
that
shoot
20
the shot.
Wait till that 26 in about 6 months starts giving him problems because he don't know how to
Man.
take care of truck. See how
Yeah,
he's
here's
that
gonna
thing
what's
is
gonna
full of
happen.
fuses and creepy stuff.
Hey,
I don't
here's
even
what's
like
gonna
some of these
happen.
new trucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm gonna say except for Josh, I gotta make that clear, goddamn it, because motherfucking Josh is a lease driver. He pulls down 10 G's, and
Whoa.
Mark, who was in my comments earlier, he's pulling down
Josh.
10. But I think in 2026, when all this fucking EBT shit gets canceled and fucked up,
Oh, Lord.
I think we're gonna see a lot of lease drivers crying on this YouTube fucking shit,
Man, that's
but
scary.
they don't know what the
Talk
fuck to
about
do,
that.
and they're gonna be giving trucks back.
Hey, you know,
People go
and seeing
for-
this is
People get
this is
desperate.
where
People get crazy.
see when I grew up, there was a song that came out and it said, You are now about to witness the strength of street
yep.
knowledge. You are now
Lord.
about to witness the strength of knowledge. Celioso,
Man.
do we haul anything that has to do with Walmart or any type of grocery store? Do we even haul toilet paper? Have we hauled toilet paper?
Man, I'm 5 figures a month and I don't haul
Hey,
nothing
hey, man.
sometime.
Hey, man. Hey, but
I
you know
ain't
what?
got
You
no.
know what? You know what I mean? And I'm not clowning on those dudes. Don't hear me like that. What we're talking about, you are now about to witness the strength of knowledge. Is you
Yep.
know where to go when it's time to go somewhere. And we're not messing
Right.
around with any of that stuff because that stuff don't affect us. We're not in that game. We don't play over there. We play over here. And we're not hauling specialized. We're not hauling, you know, what?
Sometimes we
Anything.
do haul specialized. But I'll
You're
tell
right.
you
You're
what,
right.
Hey,
You're right.
I
I'm
gotta
a free
say
agent.
though, I gotta say this. You two, you guys got that shit made in the shade, man. What the fuck you guys are doing? I would not speak on it on here, but god dang it, but you guys got it god dang made, man.
Well,
Just
Yeah,
stay with
it's,
it.
But that's
it's
because
it's
that's the
good. It's
strength
easy.
of having knowledge, you know. And what these cats don't know in the background is this is I remember uh, this is my first job in 20 freaking years. I've been on or off for 20 years. This is my first job. This is my first. Well, maybe my first job was being I was a milkman for about 2 years driving for, but
Oh,
that
we
was a
heard
box
about what
truck.
yeah, we heard
The
about what
milkman.
McMahon do with females.
I'm in the
Yeah,
Yeah,
extra,
well,
yeah.
baby. I'm the extra,
I
baby.
used to be, I used
Hey,
to
who
be the
baby is that? Hey, who baby is
the
that?
lechero,
That
right?
got to be the milkman.
That was my first job. Then I went owner op for all those years, all the way, you know, and owned multiple trucks. But I'm just talking about what I did back in the old school days, right? But this is my first job. And what are we doing, Sal? What are we doing, Sal?
Celioso.
We do it the
Celioso.
way we want. I
We
don't got
doing
nobody
what we
telling me
want,
nothing.
how we want.
Hey,
I don't got
Here's what I
nobody
want to
calling
say.
me.
I've already dealt with driver managers, and I talk to the owner. The owner tells me this. I don't talk to him until it's time to do something else.
Huh?
You know, that's what
Oh
I do.
shit! There's the studios. I'm supposed to be doing these Teslas.
Hey, tell
Oh
me, you ain't
man.
got time for them Teslas. You with us right now?
And he ain't gonna do the
Yeah,
Teslas until he wants to do it.
yeah, that
I
sounds
I
good,
guarantee you,
know.
he's
right?
not gonna do it until
Nah,
he
that's
wants to do it.
yeah.
You can't make this motherfucker move. He's a bull. You know what I'm saying? You got to shock
But
him with a goddamn ride.
what up, Cali
What's that
King?
cattle pride?
Here's
He
the
ain't gonna
craziest
move.
thing. So here's why I trip out on Smith's shit, right? When the Good Brother was live, he said, "Man, I can't get on the panel, man, because I'll get in trouble. I'm driving." Now he's supposed
Wow.
to own the
Wow.
truck. Lease purchase. That's supposed to be your truck. You're supposed to be the boss. But here
Wow.
we got two
Well,
company guys on the camera, and they can pull over when the fuck they want, do what they want, and you want to make fun of
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
I ain't
hey,
got no
but the thing
camera looking
is,
at
it's like
me.
this. Hey, the thing is, it's
Wow.
like this. When you're a lease out, who the fuck did you give access to your cameras? That's your truck, right?
Huh. Right.
Or at least you borrowed it. But I'm gonna say something like this. What the fuck is wrong with this kid, and why is he trying to talk shit to people?
I'll call him real quick.
I'll get in the panel with him, and I won't even cuss.
Oh,
Shit.
good brother.
Yeah, the butt clapper, whatever his name is.
Chill, man. You're gonna make this motherfucker never show up on my goddamn channel again. Goddamn,
I'm
leave
only
that man
kidding,
alone.
man. He's
My,
probably a
my,
good brother to some guy named Todd. I don't know, but he's not a
yeah,
good
my,
brother if he's just
So
another
what?
brother.
I
So
mean,
what
That
my
is
doesn't
his
even make no
understanding
name?
goddamn
Todd.
sense.
from what he told us, man, it sounded like he came from like a orphanage home, I guess you would say. You know, he just came from off the street and got in the truck, and he said he didn't have no parents or nothing like that. So yeah,
Oh,
I
so he
guess
went to
he's 21
CRSD.
and he the one to make carriers probably leasing the truck
CRSD
and.
is like that. I went there, and it's the
Shoot.
Cedar Rapids slave trade. And I'm going to tell you something about the Cedar Rapids slave trade. I didn't get done bad. I went in as what do they call the cat dedicated? I went in as that, and then I started training people. I just didn't want to be there because they were only paying their drivers $300 a week. They paid me $300 a week to take care of their drivers on top of $22.75 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they bumped me up to 25, but I wanted to go back down to the oil field. They got Chihuahuenses. They got them country girls. And I made so much money in the oil field. I just had a party. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just being a maniac. You know what I'm saying? I made the money. Then I go back to Hobbs, or I run over there to Odessa or Midland and just live that life. I'm gonna tell you right now, Justin, if you'd have seen me, I have my cowboy boots and my hat, but I ain't never got on a horse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they used to
I
love
did
that. They
too.
used to be like, "Oh my God, you look so cute. Do you ride horses?" Let's find out.
I
One,
want to go back out
two.
there, but I don't know.
Hey, but I look at it like this:
You see,
wait.
you see that
I'm
post I
waiting.
put I sent you?
I'm a
I put
dime
on?
store cowboy. Hey, but look, I'm just waiting to see what happens. I need to know that things are going. Uh, Brother Leno's out there, so he gets the scoop on a lot of oil field stuff. So I will figure it out if I want to go back down there. But truth be told, I like hanging out with my grandbaby and watching
Right.
Hey,
my kids.
hey, SoCal, you there?
Sure,
SoCal.
Wait,
No,
he might
he
be on the
busy.
line.
Yeah, he
but
busy.
I mean, I can work with you. I mean, we can maybe put it cheaper or something.
All
Man,
right.
what's up
Are
with
you
your
guys
mic,
open?
man? Hey,
Are you guys open tomorrow?
Or Sunday. I can show it tomorrow morning.
Okay. Yeah, if you can, this is my number. Text me the address. Let me go look at it. And then we'll figure out how we can cash it out. Either I can get a studio check, or I can wait until Monday and get cash. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
But
So then you,
We're backed up by Warner Brothers.
yeah,
So
would be better because this way we can put it cheaper. The
okay.
price is gonna be $300. So that way we can just put it on studio's name or I mean whatever.
And you're in Woodland Hills, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you can, send me the address. Let me look at it. And if I like it, then maybe I'll leave a deposit, or you can hold it, and then Monday I'll just cash it out.
Okay. Would you
does it
mind
got
if
more
you
than
send me
one?
the address? I live like 2 miles away, but the car is parked here. Because tomorrow Sunday, I don't want to go there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever works.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, and then yeah, tomorrow like maybe 10 a.m. or something, I can show it to you. Because after that, I'm planning to take my kids to the park.
Sure. That sounds good, bro.
Alrighty, yeah, you can just don't forget call it. I mean, text me when you're on your way, so I'll be expecting.
And do me a favor. Meantime, can you see if you can find me 4 more? I know you're a dealer, so I know you have better access.
It's hard to find them, especially the prices are charging now.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe next week if
Dealer
I'll see
traded.
it, because I buy most of the cars from CarMax. They have something decent.
Yeah.
For the
And they're going
price.
and they're going broke. So
Yeah.
sounds good. Yeah. Send me the information. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks, buddy.
Nice.
No,
His name is
quick. I unmuted myself so you can see what I was doing. Because you
Oh,
kept saying, SoCal.
I was gonna ask you if you seen season 3 of Tulsa King yet.
No.
Oh, it's out. It's got 5 episodes. It's good shit. Tulsa King's a shit, dude. Yeah,
Well, I'm on Peacemaker and Gen V. I don't know. I'm
yeah.
watching weird
Landman,
stuff.
Tulsa King. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my Tesla to go look at a Tesla. No, I was playing. I'll be right back, guys. You guys keep chopping it up. I gotta make a call to the studios real quick.
Hey, does that shit come with a charger or no? You gotta supply your own.
No, it comes with everything. I'll cry
Oh,
back.
nice.
I'll be right back. I'll
Yeah.
be right back. You guys
Got him.
so, hang on.
Got him. Yeah.
It's a glorified remote control car is all that it is. I was looking at that Model S, and then I thought to myself, Corvette C8 seems better.
Oh, wait a minute, Sal. Wait a minute. But we don't own trucks, man. How you gonna pull a C8, man?
Hey, I just throw him 10 G's and drive away.
I know.
Shoot. I love it because see, GM, Chevy, Pontiac, they were the first mid-engine American car. Lots of people try to argue that GT from Ford. No, 1984, first mid-engine motherfucking American car. Chevy, Pontiac GMC. I'm a Cadillac fan myself, you know. But I need that mid-engine, man. Shoot. Only thing that kept Europe whooping our ass and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shorter drive train or drive shaft, all that good stuff. Everything is goodbye. But yeah, man, trucking is awesome. I love the thought of trucking. I love being out here. Say what? Hey, the only thing that I don't like, I just don't like the snow anymore.
No, I don't fuck around with the snowing. No.
I love that white girl. Why?
I love white girls, but I don't love the snow. Goddamn.
I
What?
don't love white girls. Oh no.
The snow.
Hey,
Hey, I've loved them since 1987.
what do we
I'm just
tell
a
them
fan.
when we
Like the first mid-engine
come
American car.
when we're rolling through the snow? What do we tell them?
Man,
When we get to the snow, what do we tell them, man? What do we say?
I ain't going no further.
I ain't going.
Hey, it's not the snow. It's all the
Yeah.
knuckleheads out there you got to ride with in the snow.
That's right.
That's the problem. That's
Hey,
the
bro.
problem.
That's right. I've
Yeah.
had dudes go by me at
Yeah,
75 miles an hour in a whiteout, and I didn't
Yeah.
even know where I was at. If I was in the middle of the road or what. These fools are going 75, 80 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
Stupid motherfuckers. Everybody
Yeah,
in
they
a
do
hurry.
that. And they just want to. I just think that's adrenaline rush. Like they're jumping out of a plane. You don't do stupid ass shit like that, even if you know the road. I'm not doing it. 'Cause
You
I've
just had
been
to
in
deal with
some whiteouts
Amazon
before,
drivers
man.
coming out here. It's like, this got to be a motherfucking weirdo right here. Yep, go Amazon driver trying to run you off the fucking road. Stupid.
Man, I'm not saying my truck is governed damn near to 90, but I will tell you this: they ain't running me off the shit. We can do the bumper cars. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I don't know what might happen in that situation, but I do know this: I'm not crashing.
Hey,
I
as
don't
long as the
swerve
trailer
anywhere.
hits them. Trying to pass
Yeah,
me
I
in
do not
construction,
swerve.
all ignorant and shit. I ain't got
Oh,
nowhere to go, dude. Just stay back there. What's your hurry?
I had a dude that swung his trailer at me,
Oh,
you know, and I thought to myself, I was mad because my truck it derated back to 70, so I had to go turn him back up. I couldn't catch the dude. I was so angry. I didn't even know I was in the wrong place in time in my mind. I
What's up
thought
with
I was
motherfuckers?
24.
What's up with motherfuckers passing you in your lane? Like they pass the zipper passing you. You on the shoulder. It's like you can't keep that motherfucker in your lane.
I've
That
learned that
happens
when
like
people
every
look,
day, man.
hey, no, I've learned when people look in their mirror, they're gonna
That's
lean
the way they
to that
go.
side.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's the way they
And then no
turn.
matter what you do, if they're looking at you, they're leaning. And it's not that they're
Yeah.
just being assholes, because I was at a point where I felt like I was being victimized out here, and I was just gonna be an asshole and turn
Unexperienced,
into a
man.
monster. Oh yeah.
No
Oh
experience.
man. Oh, I got a mile to get to this pilot. I need pilot. I want to get me another $100 to spend on nothing.
I'm
And I
done
that's
for
want to
what
get
today.
my free
that's
stuff.
what I did. I got my $100 and put it away.
Hey, went in the purse, took the $100. Drive, dude. Oh,
Right?
my bad,
See?
guys. I'm not that guy.
Hey, I did that the other day. I did. Remember? I was screaming at a motherfucker the other day. Yeah,
Oh my
forgot where I
gosh.
was at.
They don't want me to get in. You gonna wait? Yeah, he was thinking about it. He was like, "I'm gonna box you out
I'm
too,"
back, man. I'm
until he
back.
saw those trailers leaning. But I don't do dangerous stuff. I just want to get stuff done.
What are we talking about?
Anything and everything.
Yeah.
Crazy ass drivers out there pulling Amazon trailers. Yeah.
Man,
Well, let me ask you. Okay, who do we just lose? Okay,
I'm
he
still here.
dropped out. There we go.
Someone's back.
So I'm gonna go down. I don't know if you guys can see who's in order of the panel. I don't know if it's the same as on my side. So for the people watching, I'm gonna ask a question to everybody. It's an easy question, and then you give your honest response. So the next one to me is Jason Andrew Jackson. Jason, do you feel there's money to be made in trucking?
Oh yeah, of course. Well, it's always money we got cash truck because it is profit.
There you go. Celioso, you think there's money in trucking?
There is. I feel like there's gonna be a lot more real soon.
Yeah. And this is for all the new ones that are thinking about getting in trucking, so I'm asking. We got all different kind of people watching this. Green Lantern,
Right.
do you think there's money in trucking?
Man, there's been since the day I got in here for the past 20 something years, there's been nothing but money in trucking for me, man. Nothing. There's nothing else there's nothing else I'd want to do. I told my son the other day I dread the day I gotta sit behind a desk answering the phone.
Man,
And that's why I drive sometimes, because I miss it. I like
Yeah.
getting out there having fun.
That's right.
Quick.
Right now,
Everybody's getting the
I'm
same question, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
Huh.
right now I'm looking at
Hang on one
what
second,
kind
quick.
of I'm
Uh,
looking at what kind of these sausages do I want? Applewood, white cheddar bacon, or Hatch green chili?
Applewood is my vote.
I'm gonna go
Hey,
with the
quick.
Applewood and the
Yeah.
Hatch green chili.
There you go. Quick. Same question to you, brother.
Yeah. There's money in trucking, even in company. Put in your time, you'll
Yes.
make your money. Drive the
Yes.
fucking truck, you will make money.
Yes.
Do your
Yes.
job, be professional, and you will be
Yes.
fine. And it's the best job in the world, and it's fun.
That's right.
You
I
have to
agree.
love it. If you don't love it, don't do it.
Yep. I
What up,
agree.
Trucking with Mike? Trucking with Big Daddy. Mario, is there money in trucking?
Of course it is. You just have to go find it.
Josh, is there money in trucking? Oh, Josh. He jumps on the panel and he's doing some other shit.
Uh-oh.
Josh is on the panel, but he's not here.
Hey man, you're supposed to pay that phone bill, that headset bill with that money in trucking.
No, he's here, but
I know, I'm just giving him shit. Talking shit. Yeah.
Yep, yep. See, if he was in a cash truck, he would have answered. No, I'm just kidding. What up, Trip? So there's two things that I see when you guys don't make money. When I say you guys, just people in the trucking industry. There's always money in trucking, but the reason why some folks don't make money is number one, they haven't learned how to make the money.
Back.
You haven't figured out lanes and the way to move in this industry to make the money. And it's just like any hustle that you do. And anybody from the streets can know about it, understand a hustle. You could be a dope man, and if you don't know how to do it right, you'll be the one locked up all the time and in trouble all the time, robbed all the time, and all kinds of shit. Like, you just got to learn how to do the lane and get to the money. Second thing is knowledge. You guys think you guys can go get all these trucks and stuff, and you think if I save the money to buy the truck, I'm a business owner. No, the knowledge makes you the business owner, not the truck. The truck is just a tool. You make it as a successful business, not the truck. If the truck stays in shop all the time and you got to call the tow truck all the time and all this shit's going on, it's not a truck problem, it's a you problem.
I say it all I say it all the time. You need to know truck before you buy truck or own truck. You need to know that motherfucker. Otherwise, it's gonna take all your money and then some.
I'm gonna take it to Woodland Hills tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta go to freaking Woodland Hills, man. But I mean, that's just where we're at with it, right? Like, don't listen to people and their scare tactics. Okay, I invited you guys. Notice the link is not in the comment section. Not pinned. It's not in the comment section. The reason being is the people that are on the screen is the people I have cell phone numbers to that I personally invited up here to talk to you guys. And that is why. So where's Josh still ain't back yet? Josh, let me know if you're. Let me text his ass. And whatever you guys want the guys to understand, people that watch this, is people trying to get a CDL license thinking about getting a CDL license. The company drivers thinking about buying a truck. We got some lease drivers in here, not that many, but some. We got every different kind of people in the industry on here. So if there's something that you guys want to tell these guys that's going to help them in their journey, speak now. Obviously in order, obviously.
I'll tell you right now.
Tell me.
Part of
We
trucking,
can barely hear you, but tell us.
hardest part of trucking, turning right and backing up. You can do it. But also plan your trips.
Yeah.
You're the one that was echoing quick. Yeah.
The what?
No, I kept hearing the echo, and then I was looking at my screen, and it was coming from quick. Tell them, Celioso. What do you want to tell them? All you guys got a shitload of experience, man. Tell these guys. You ain't got to just hear from me.
Hey, it's backing up and turning right, man. That's the hardest part. Trip planning. And you can make it in trucking. Now, if you got a whole lot of family and little kids, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I agree, bro. If you got, you got to stay local, you got to bite the bullet, and you got to, I mean, you don't got to do nothing, but I would recommend, that you don't, because all you're gonna do is have people, mad at you later on in life. So
I'll tell you what, one of the drivers I knew at Swift when I started, he was making what, $5,000 a week training students. He had excellent account there. His wife told him one day, it's the truck or me. She didn't even care about the money anymore. You know what I'm saying? She said, if you aren't home tonight, don't come home. He lived over in what's that called? What is it? The capital of Texas, Austin. We were in Lancaster, Texas at the Swift Yard. I said, man, she's not for you, man. You might as well let go. He said, my kids are 6, 7, and 10. I gotta go, man. He just took what he wanted out of the truck, got in his pickup, and drove home. You got little kids and a wife, people that are gonna demand you be there, might not be the industry for you.
No.
Yeah.
Not OTR anyways. Go be a mixer driver.
You better off going home, man, because you don't go home, man. You're gonna be paying. You're gonna be paying while you ain't home in child support.
Either way,
you're gonna be paying a bill and thinking, damn, I could have actually been there.
They were halfway done with their house. That just blew me away. I couldn't believe she would do that. At least get the house paid for, lady. At least get the house paid for. Get your kids some nice activities. You know what I'm saying? Go to spin class. The long-haired Greek dude that wants to help you stretch. And then your husband could be out there living his life and making the money. Nothing. You didn't hear none of that part. That was between the meat and the damn lettuce somewhere. But the whole thing is, she
somewhere.
at least made that work a little while. And after his journey in trucking, if she wants to leave him now and sell the house and all that, they can split that money because Austin costs. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Here's the crazy shit. This is my advice I want to tell you people. Now, I'm gonna say your wife, right? But if you're a woman watching me, I'm gonna just replace with husband, right? Because I'm not gonna try to be all political correct and shit. You understand the message? Man, who
got the background?
I'm trying to figure it out right now. Who set the brakes right now?
It wasn't me, man. It was somebody.
Oh, it was him. Fuck it, it was
me.
him. God damn it. Celioso's fucking him audio. So one thing, he's new to this, man. He can't help it.
My shit
check
be
this
echoing.
out, guys. No, you're good. You're fixed.
I'm sorry.
No fucking house manners. God damn it.
He wasn't raised right. You know how it is. He wasn't raised right.
Hey, one thing about him, Green Lantern, he figured out how to put a goddamn profile picture up on his shit. Look at it.
Oh, he did? Listen.
Yeah, he got Milo's up there as a picture, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, you gotta ask him.
How do you do that? How did you do that?
Oh, you click on your, I don't remember. But I think you just click on your little name right there. You click on your name, and then you search.
He just did it on accident, huh?
$1,000.
I did it. Hey, I got money problems. I ain't got a problem. Yeah. Hey, but look, I think you just click on your little picture, man, and it'll give you the option to switch.
And you can just go into your gallery and find a picture and stick there.
Yep.
That's all you gotta do.
So here's my thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, just turn that on. Oh, is it already on?
Right now.
Oh, well, that ain't working. If you guys are married or you live with a girlfriend, and you guys are how can I say it? You guys are help me out, people. You know what I'm getting at with this shit. If you don't trust her, no, if you don't trust her, what do you call that shit? There's a word I'm looking for.
If you don't trust her, why is she your girlfriend and why is she in your house?
Hang on, man. I get it, but these fucking people are.
Yeah. That's what
if you have doubts, if you have,
I mean, shoot, if I can't.
There's a word I'm looking for.
not,
Damn it, and I can't even think about it. But if you got a girl or a wife, and in your brain,
monogamous.
Nah, bro, you're way out there, man. But it's all right. I appreciate the help, though.
That's all in line.
But I get it. But if you guys are like leery about your partner, don't go OTR. Because when you're out there in those roads and it's dark and you're looking out the windshield and shit, and you're like, damn, man, stop thinking about what is she doing? What is this? What is that? You know, you got to make sure you got to make sure Celioso ain't knocking on that fucking door and knocking her shit back. You know, what the fuck, Green Lantern? What is that? A goddamn stuffed animal?
She's got to come to the hotel, the truck, or maybe the house if she's a good girl.
Y'all guys are crazy as a motherfucker with your pictures, boy. Jeez, damn.
And that's on your gallery. That was on your gallery. Yeah.
At least you learned how to do it, though. Damn it. Yeah, it's a goddamn stuffed animal with a bow tie.
But he's green.
It don't matter. Fuck it. Yeah,
he's green.
I mean, any picture is better than no picture, but you know what I'm saying,
well,
though.
I'll find something later. You know what I mean? I just figured.
Yeah, no, it's good for now. Yeah, it's good for now. You got a dude with 2 teeth smiling and shit. But yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna take a toll on you, man, if you guys have trust issues.
Right.
So just know that. Because you guys want to go get a truck, run OTR, and hurry the fuck home because you think, Sancho's showing up. You got to stay on business, man. And if that means you're going to lose her, you have a choice, your business or her. It sucks, but you're going to lose one if the shit ain't right when you start. You lose a truck, you're going to lose her.
If she can drive a truck, that's a plus right there. Sure.
New Age says, don't expect to be home a lot. There's home time caps of these companies now, so no matter how long you put them, they want you back in 4 to 5 days. Oh, no, they got new rules now?
I ain't never had that problem.
I would say New Age, if you guys are having problems with the company, man, go look for a different company. Fuck. What up, Max? Yeah, Sancho is taking care of that wife. Hell yeah.
I am forced.
There it is, loyalty. Yeah. So you guys better make sure shit's on point, man. And before you guys buy anything, do some numbers. Me and Chasing Andrew Jackson, all of us, bro. We always show you guys how to do these numbers, man.
Yeah,
you guys laugh, joke. Wait,
Willie.
You guys laugh, joke, don't pay attention, and then when you go get the truck, I don't give a fuck. You pay cash, you're leasing, you stole it from the next door neighbor or rider, whatever the fuck. It don't matter. Know your fucking numbers because when you don't, it ain't fun to be broke.
You know what, man? Well, you know what, man? The difference between knowing your numbers and not knowing them, I think, is the difference in the people that we see that are saying, I don't know what happened, or the industry sucks and the rates are no good and this and that. But it's like, if you did your numbers, you would know where you stand. You would know your worst case scenario and your best case scenario. Yeah. So I think those are the people that you hear that are complaining about everything. I don't think they've done their numbers. And that's why they're so shocked, because they base it off of what they've heard, or maybe they see some TikTok or something, you know what I mean?
Don't buy a truck thinking you're gonna go home when you want, because that's not the case.
Right.
You're gonna work way more.
Here's what I've always told people: find the work first. Do your budget. The budget will tell you how much of a truck you can buy.
That's right.
Don't go buy a truck and then find the work and then get mad because it's not supporting the truck. That means you bought too much truck.
Make sure you buy the right truck for the job too.
That's right.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Find the work.
Yeah.
Find the work.
Yeah, because you go
do your budget,
but
and then go
even-
find the right truck.
Yeah, don't buy a mid ref when
the
you're pulling
work-
driving.
Right.
Oh, I roll the mid rope all day
Unless-
long, bro. What you talking about?
And I was gonna
Flat top
say,
one
unless
right
you
here,
want to
know
look,
what I'm saying?
unless you want to look cool. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah.
We all know, man, the flat tops are fucking uncomfortable as fuck. We look cool going down the freeways, though.
That's
Oh,
right.
Yes, it does.
But I'm serious, man. Like, and being reality,
wanna-
right? Being reality.
I want a mid roof T680 shoe.
See, I expected after the CV19 thing, I expected a lot of people to go out of business, a lot of people to be upset, everything. What you don't see is a person who's been in business for a while, like us, right? Complaining about anything about trucking.
Nothing.
Because we already planned for it. We already know what to expect. If we know what to expect, why would we complain? We already knew it.
Oh, my only complaint is untrained and foreign drivers. The assholes out here.
Mr. Fields says, some people still planning on CV numbers. I don't understand that, bro. It's crazy how they do that. Insecure. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for, damn it. Insecure. Thank you, Anthony. God dang. I knew that. I couldn't think about it. Anthony got it right there. If you got a wife and you're insecure like a motherfucker, man, OTR trucking is not for you. Appreciate it, Anthony. I was trying to find it, man. I appreciate that.
Which Anthony is that? The Bressler? No.
Anthony Jones.
Okay. Yeah, Bressler, one of my boys. Good people.
New Age says, I was just answering a question for someone I had experience with Prime telling me I had a cap after being gone for 6 days after doing 8 weeks because at the time I was told 1 week for 1 day.
Nah, bullshit.
Yeah, but that's again where these mega carriers. Look, here's another thing too, right? You guys go to these mega carriers, they got rules.
Yeah.
You guys
You don't
lock
like
into
the
a
rules?
lease. You guys lock into a lease purchase, right? You're excited. I'm telling you right now, 3 years, 4 years, that's a long freaking time in trucking, man. If anybody in here is watching and you got 5 years trucking experience, speak it on the comment section. In 5 years, every year, how many changes have you seen in trucking?
Hey, but realistically too, if you're not willing to put down 4 or 5 years, then you might as well just be company. Yeah. Because you're going to put 4. That's what I had to ask myself when I got out of my truck. I said, do I got 10 more years to build something? I got it, but do I want to do it? Because that's about how long it's going to take to build what I want to build. Because I'm not talking no 1-2 truck operation.
Yeah.
You know, and it can go faster. It just depends on the people who I come across.
Yeah, but just think about it, man. Like it. I mean, when you guys talk about years like it ain't nothing, bro. So much, especially being with a mega carrier. Like just because you're with them, they change. I've seen it too many times, man. They change rules all the time. And there you go, making all these lease payments. Now you're unhappy and shit. What do? Now you're unhappy with the company, trying to hold it down to pay off a lease purchase truck. And it just sucks, man.
Well,
and Maxie is correct.
And not only that, but trying not to lose your investment, right? Your time. You're trying not to waste your time. You're trying to hold on to what you were trying to build. That's what we keep trying to tell these dudes, is that it was never yours from the beginning. You know, and even when you go to get a tractor, it's not yours until you finish the contract.
And I showed that with the fucking with the 2022 with Marco, man. When I got the title, it said it didn't have Marco's name on that motherfucker, man.
Nope.
Even though it was his lease
about that
purchase
one
truck
time?
is between me and Prime.
What about that one time? Remember when you were doing those flatbeds for that dude up there when they were digging gold and all that? And remember the dude that was supposed to be there, he didn't show up on time? You remember when
Yeah.
the dude called you and told you, you know, about the contract and your obligation? You remember that one? You know,
When
that
they
was
wanted
real
to sue
deal,
me,
right? Yeah, and it
when they
wasn't
wanted to
even
sue
you.
me, yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't even you. You didn't do that.
Yep.
You did everything that you were supposed to do, but because the driver showed up late, and he even showed up, but he showed up late.
Yeah,
So it's
people want to
serious,
say,
man.
go get direct contracts, man. And that's not the easiest thing if you guys ain't ready for it.
If you ain't ready for it, come on.
I mean,
Come
how many of
on.
you guys
And
got
that's
lawyers? I got 2 lawyers on
hey,
deck at all times, no joke.
and
You
what
can
was that
fuck up.
though? That was the
I could call
contract,
my
right?
son right now, and he can tell you one of them straight off the hand. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but my son right now can tell you offhand, because if he gets in trouble, all he's gotta do is drop that lawyer's name. He's always represented. All I gotta do is send a text message.
Man, I went in
You
Pilot
got that
and I
T-Mobile
had
bullshit.
no, that's Pilot, man. You know, they steal your internet. Berkshire Hathaway owns all of these now, you know. They're like, you don't get to use your internet here. Get Berkshire Hathaway internet.
Hey, that happened to me the other day, man. It straight dropped. I was like, what the heck? I had to walk outside. I had no internet.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have to, even with Starlink, even if you're out here, you got to face Northwest, or you get hardly anything.
Man.
Hey, it's like the courthouse, bro. Your shit is not working inside the courthouse.
Man.
I don't go to the courthouse anymore. I'm a good boy now.
Yeah.
Well, at least one of us is, goddammit.
Even if you're with a carrier and they have these contracts and you're doing these loads and you fuck up,
Watch
you
your
can
hang on,
fuck
watch
that
your authority,
contract.
Celioso. Don't show your authority, brother.
You could fuck up that
My
contract
authority.
for that carrier, and
In the truck,
there's a
side the
lot of
truck.
people hurting. There's a lot of people hurting because you don't want to do your fucking job right.
I went
Yeah.
in that gold Peterbilt that I bought. Okay, I bought it specifically for a solar panel project, and this was before solar panels were getting big. This is pre-COVID. This is way back in the day. Okay, and I bought that truck specifically just to go to these solar panels. I never ran one load because of what you just said right now. The first wave of trucks went up there, and because it was out in the desert, a couple of the trucks were leaking oil, and they kicked everybody off the job site because they were dripping oil on the dirt. You know what I mean? So they were talking about contaminating the soil. I couldn't believe it. I never even got to haul a load.
Hey, let me tell you a funny story. This shit's gonna have you guys cracking the fuck up. I was in my red 389, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing solar panels, and on the job site they unload you, obviously, right? So with the forklift, and you're actually on the dirt, and some of that shit's freshly graded and all that stuff. And they always want to get you as close as you possibly can to the shit so they can offload you, right? So I already had the water trucks guys trained not to shoot water near my truck. You know what I'm saying? They shoot everybody else, but you know I can't speak for everybody. But don't shoot my truck. So I go to this one spot, and the guy says, "Hey, so to give you an idea, I was facing like either east or west, and they wanted me to go like north or south, right? A whole nother direction. They said, "Can you turn in here and drive down there, and then we'll offload you over there?" And I was looking at that ground. I said, "Nah, man." I said, "That shit's too soft, bro. I'm gonna sink." "Nah, man. Other trucks are doing it." How many times have you guys ever hear people say other trucks do it, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "Here comes a guy right now. Let's watch him do it."
Yeah.
Isn't a Freightliner Cascadia? They went to that dude. They didn't know no better and said, "Hey, man, go ahead and bust a turn right here, bro. Go down that way." The guy says, "Okay." He hit that spot down to the fucking front bumper. Bam! Sunk that bitch. I looked up at him. I said, "See, that's why I didn't want to do it." You know what I'm saying?
I don't do dumb
shit was
shit,
crazy,
man. I'm
bro.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't tearing shit up.
People don't know better, bro.
No, they
Like,
just do what they're
Not truck
told.
drivers. Those are
They
dudes on
no,
the solar plant.
they just do what they're told.
Right.
Yeah, people don't know better. And they
Now
had
the
hell
company
getting
got to
that.
come
He was
out here with a
loaded.
rotator. Yeah.
He was loaded, bro. No, they got him out with all that shit they had out there, but that was fucked up. Now he had just a regular old Freightliner. He wasn't polished, looking nice. He was beat up, scratched up, and didn't give a fuck. But you ain't fucking doing
Hey,
that
don't
shit
you
to my
talk
custom
about me
fucking
like that.
Peterbilt.
Oh,
Shit, I ain't
But
taking my company truck in that bullshit. Nah, my shit's pimped. Hey, listen, I got dressing on my tires. I ain't doing in there. What else you got?
but that motherfucker, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. It buried him down to the bumper, bro. Can you imagine oil pan, everything just in the dirt?
And now they yanking this fucker out with a big ass tractor, tearing shit up.
Yep. From the
No.
loaded trailer in the back. Luckily, it was a container trailer, man. Those motherfuckers are crazy. I'll tell you another quick little crazy story, right? I ended up getting CV19, right? And so I parked my truck next to the office I had, right? And I had that day I was doing containers, so I had a container trailer, whatever. So I was staying away from the house because I had the CV19. So I parked at the office. You know, that way I have restroom and all that shit. But I was trying not to be in there because I didn't want to give it to Freud, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in my truck and I'm fucking sleeping. Next thing I hear, it was like at nighttime. Boom! No shit, bro. A guy with a badass fucking Escalade fucking saw me hauling ass, fucked up, arguing with his broad, not paying no attention, tries to swerve to miss me, and the whole right passenger side of his shit was gone all over the fucking road.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was parked. I went out there. They're still arguing. He's like, see, bitch, now look what you made me do. And I was like, oh, bro. I was like, hey, dude, I got CV19, bro. Like, what you want to do, man? Like, I ain't trying to give this shit to you guys. But he was all fucked up, bro. Smacked the shit out of thing. Had to call a tow truck. Like, we see so much crazy shit, right? It was over a female. He didn't pay attention, lost his ride.
is that CV19 something like herpes simplex 12?
It's something like that's the only thing safely I can say without, the tubes fucking tripping. All right, so I'm gonna get in the comment
You
section
can call
in
it
case
the
they have
Kung
questions
flu.
for us. Kung flu. Oh, shit. Well, Willie says been off since the 11th after 8 weeks, going back on Monday. There you go, Wet Willie. There you go.
Willie.
That's his name, man. I'm just repeating his name. Yep,
Oh.
I've been driving 6 years. You got to get out here and find out to learn, chew the meat, spit out the bones with advice. There you go. So New Age's been doing it for 10 years. And one thing I would say too that I clicked on this earlier with Max. He says about your health, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always has excuses, man. The excuse is the easiest thing to do. Well, I can't make no money because trucking sucks. I can't do this because of this. I can't, and that's why I like that video I put on my business level because that's going to help their mindset get right. It's the same thing with your health. Just because you're truck driving, you hear people talk about their health sucks because they're in a truck. I see the same amount of motherfuckers being healthy as hell in a truck. You have to take care of you first. Because without you, there ain't a business. Celio, so you got the stage. You can say whatever. I know you like to talk about some stuff, so go ahead. Say what you want to say, Celio. So.
I was listening to you guys because I'm trying to get this nourishment in real quick.
Oh my God.
But no. On the health thing though, he's right. He is right, and it depends on your age too. You know what I mean? The older you get, you
don't
better
tell
be
me
on
your
the
age
panels.
either.
I'm 3,000 years old. Just having fun.
He's only 21. Damn it. Is that your hand in the picture, or is that somebody else's?
What picture? Mine?
Yeah, your Milo's picture.
I don't know who that black ass dude is.
Hey,
No,
go ahead, bro.
I'll tell you what. Health will play a big factor in this trucking, man. It will. I know some drivers that have passed away out here. I was running with some of them in the oil field. I was running some of them at companies. Strokes and heart attacks come for us all, 40s and up. So pay attention. Read your panels.
Hey Jason, how the fuck you drop a video 57 minutes ago? Is that a pre-recorded? Hey Chase is like, hey, give me a second, I'll be right back. Boom, he does a video real quick. He's funny as hell.
Well, that's why I was laughing when you said which one. You said he drops a lot, and I said, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Jason drops these videos,
gang.
man.
Hey, but getting back to that, Chasing, man, that video, you know, like I said, was very, very powerful, man, and I was just wondering, you know, I mean, I know that you know what you're doing, but what I wanted to do was ask you, so what is the end game in that? Like, what do you plan on doing with it?
Yeah, if I went back out to the oil field, just be the majority of the money be used to buy a house.
Oh,
yeah, that's really it.
Man, if the oil field comes back, it's a wrap, baby. It's gonna be a lot of money. They're gonna try to saturate it. Jason, if it comes back and I go back, man, I'm gonna holler at you.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if it comes
I like
back,
rock and roll.
shit, we're gonna go hit up our last motherfuckers, man, and try to get direct.
Direct is at least 30, 35 trucks, isn't it?
Shit,
No, just one truck.
Jason. Me and Jason was talking to who was it we were taking to over there? It was something sand or something.
No,
Sandbox,
Jason.
they
Jason,
out of business.
Yeah, Sandbox.
I'm talking about getting your own well. We can get enough people together. That's it right there.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part. People don't know the oil field. People don't know pneumatic. It's kind of hard.
I think between me and him and our platforms, I think we can get it. Let me find out. If you guys have oil field experience, put a one in the chat. Let's see what we got. What up, Josh? Josh, I know Josh here because he changed the fucking goddamn picture on his fucking thumbnail. Everybody was talking about it. He had a widescreen, now his thumbnail changed that dry van trailer, reefer trailer.
Yeah, my reefer trailer, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice inside. So, Josh, I already asked all the guys, and you weren't here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna ask you this quick. I already know your answer, but so I asked everybody else: is there money in trucking?
Yes. Always money in trucking. It's all about just how you gotta get it. You gotta know how to get it. You don't know,
That's right.
you ain't getting nothing.
Hey, Green, your internet is tripping. I think I hear you. There you go. You're back.
Hey, how do I change the direction of the camera? You see how it's like facing at me? How do I change it going out? Looking away from me.
That's a little bit more difficult. I think you gotta go in your settings and do it.
Yep.
Okay, no, I hit the camera. Okay, hold on. Facing back, camera.
I've never did it on my phone that I can remember. It's different for me on the laptop. I mean, on the desktop.
Okay.
I like that hat though, man. Shit.
Well, TJ made that for me. So look at when we were talking, right? Look at I walk up to the truck and what do I see right there?
A bird shitted underneath your truck.
Look at that. What is that? That's a puddle of I don't know what. So right now I'm trying to figure out where is it coming from. Now my power steering reservoir looks a little bit moist. So I think it's coming from there, from the power steering.
Well, not up top though.
You know what I hate
gearbox.
Is when you get in a parking spot and you walk away and you come back and you see a puddle under your truck. It's like, is that for my truck? Oh, is it for somebody else's truck? Can't be for my truck. You examining your shit like it's broke. But it's for somebody else's shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm going through right now, and I'm looking, and I don't see no. Look at you guys can see right there. See, that's a little bit wet. Okay, there's a little bit of puddle right there, so they might have overfilled it.
That's it breathing. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. They might have overfilled it because I'm looking at the frame, and look at this is real time. This is what we talk about. I'm looking at the frame, and I'm looking for any wet spots. I'm looking to see. Hey, is that what? Come on,
That's
Salios.
that's truck driver. That's what
Come
that
on.
Yep. That should be truck driver.
And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
It
and I'm
should be
truck.
trying.
truck
Hey,
driver.
what's that round thing right there that goes in circles in front of the engine? What is that thing?
What do you mean? The wishbone? The dog bone? Which one you talking about? The dog bone thing? Is that what you're talking about? The dog
What's
bone?
that clear? What's that clear thing right there? It looks like alcohol. What is that thing?
That thing right there.
People are funny.
Drink it.
Yeah. Drink it. It
Fuck
tastes
around and
good.
find out.
That's a
Yeah,
pretty clean
so-
engine for a 23.
Also 24.
I got a
But it-
23. He
Oh,
got a
24?
24.
But look
Yeah.
it, it's got a fuel leak up there on the rail. You see it?
Yep. You know I
It's pushing
replaced those
out.
on my truck.
Yeah. Well, this
supposed
is
to.
common. Yeah, this is common for what is it? A DDAC?
Yep.
Yeah.
But that
this is common.
it's that's simple though. It's not even expensive to fucking replace. Watch that
It's
license
not.
plate.
And once you finish that, then you put on them new injector cups. You got to do little things to your truck.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
but no, but those injector seals ain't nothing. They just pull them out, put new seals, and put them back in. Just a little O-rings.
Well, do it. Just do it. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Once
Yeah,
you change
yeah.
one new part, you go ahead and you.
Hey, look at
continue
the
to
hey
fix
driver,
around.
look at the air. You notice they're different colors, right? Look at your air on both sides.
Yeah. Well, because they had to replace the one on the other side because they
I know,
already did the injector.
We're
Those
teaching
cups.
people. We're teaching people.
Mhm.
We're teaching people.
Yeah.
You guys see the
Yeah.
air to
And
air,
then
right?
remember,
The other side there's blue
Remember
boots.
I-
This side is orange boots.
is orange boots, and some will tell you that they do that color coordinated so that they don't make the mistake and put the ones on the other side. But really, supposed to all be the same color. But that's a brand new Bendix air dryer right there. And you know what? You see, when this thing broke down and this thing failed, okay, when I called, because this is a Penske lease truck, when I called and I told, the boss, the owner, whoever you want, whatever you want to call him, he says,
He's
hey,
all
just
those
call
things.
Penske and they'll come out and fix it. Yeah, he's all those things. He's all. So he says, handle it. I said, okay. So what I said to myself was this. Now I was stuck, and I told him, I said, look, if they can come out here in time, what I was gonna do was I was gonna connect those two airlines right there. You see that fitting with the red thing on it? I was gonna take that one off and connect it to right here. And what I was gonna have was I was gonna bypass this dryer. Now you can't run like that forever, but that'll get me off the road. It'll get me off the roadside, and it'll get me to a more comfortable place. That's
Yeah.
owner op.
But
That
the
would
crazy
get me
thing
to a
on
more.
that
Because
truck,
Hey,
you know what I
hey.
did? You know what
Hey,
I did?
Salioso,
When my
it'll
shit
get me
broke
to
down,
the
you know what I did? I
to
bought
the
me a
red
gator,
roof.
a
What's
gator
that?
light, and a bunch of water, and I waited for them to come do the work.
Yeah, me too. That's why I waited for. Yeah, I was able to idle. I didn't have to worry about idling. I idled.
No,
yeah, I
my
think we
fuel
need to see
rail
that.
went out.
Hey, I think we need to see that motherfucking 12.7, Justin.
12.7. Come on.
No, but that air dryer, at least that motherfucker's in the front, man. A lot of the trucks is not in the front. They made it where it's
Right.
easier.
Right.
Remember it's under the
Yeah, they're
truck,
like
on the side of the
under the
truck,
truck,
all over
yeah.
the place.
By the air tanks
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, but I was like I said, I was ready to rock and roll. I wasn't gonna, wasn't gonna sit around and wait, for somebody. Shoot,
Hey, I'm looking
there's
at your
money to
profile
be
picture,
made,
bro.
and
Hey,
that's
I'm
why
looking at
when
your
I
profile picture. Hey, driver, I'm looking at your profile picture. I can't take you serious when I'm looking at that shit. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead, man.
it's a vampire, bro. It's a green vampire. It's a
I
green
can't believe that's. I
vampire.
can't believe
He's
that's a
green.
fucking default. I'm gonna look at my shit. Is that a default picture?
I was gonna pick him or Kermit the.
Hey, at least Kermit the Frog is popular. God dang it! I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
It's a monster mash.
Well, that's
It's a graveyard
that's what.
smash.
Hey, that's what. I'm not with the popular stuff, man. I go against it all, man.
Oh, I hear you.
Hey,
Oh, same here, man. Same here, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. But hey, but yeah, when that thing went, I was gonna connect those two airlines, and I was gonna bounce. And then the boss, he says, please don't do that. Be patient. They will come. I said, hey, I'll wait. I said, but I'm telling you right now. I said, I ain't going to be here for no 2 days. I said, if they don't come tomorrow by 12 noon, I said, I'm gone. And I'll go to the next. I told him I'll go to the next major city, and I'll have it done.
I'll tell his ass like this. Hey, look, this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna pay me $140 a day. I'm gonna sit my ass down. I'm gonna go to
Well,
this
I think they
hotel
got an
room.
event going on because it says something about Dos Equis. I think so. Yeah.
Where'd you stop
Mine
at?
too.
There's a lot of events going on.
All right.
It's Halloween time.
You too, brother.
Pumpkin patches and all that kind of shit.
I'm at the
There's a
one
lot of conventions.
in
Yeah,
Grant,
I ran a
in
couple
Grants.
of Red Bull and some other shit down to Dago.
Hey, Justin.
I'm at Grants in New Mexico.
Oh, they're rock from pole down there, son.
Well, they got the whole parking lot blocked off with a whole bunch of
Now,
crates,
how
but
y'all
there's a
feel
big
about
sign
the-
there that says something about those.
What's that, Josh?
I said, how do y'all feel about the tour driving for tours and shit?
I can't barely hear you though. How do we feel about the what?
I said tour
Yeah.
driving, like the
Tour
entertainment.
drivers.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, there was somebody actually in
Oh,
the
about
comments,
tour
man. That's what he
driving?
does.
Yeah.
John, you trying to find a way out?
I would do
Oh
it.
no. I'm just
I'm just playing, man.
Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone.
I talked to.
Hey,
I
man,
talked
there's
to
a Rocky
driver.
song for that.
He drive a stage
Man.
call. He got his own truck.
Yeah,
Hey, put your mic closer to you, brother.
would
Put
do
your
it.
mic closer to you.
I would do it, but the problem is I can't get in. I could get into Canada, but I just can't get out.
Those guys stay out too. I mean, you got to stay
Yeah,
out
they
with
do.
the tour.
They
You
they
ain't
do.
going
And one
home.
thing about that, man, you gotta stay with it until they're done, and then you get to go
And that's a
home.
hustle too. You got to go. It's like the
I do
last
it.
truck loaded is the first truck has to be unloaded. So you running.
You're a carny.
Exactly.
Hey, when I did the red carpet, shit, man, I made money on that motherfucker, boy. That's beyond specialized.
I'll talk about one of the companies because they don't exist no more. But when I was we were running for Show Motion. And Show Motion,
I heard of that.
they do the same thing. Yeah, they do the same thing. And dude told me, he said, come aboard. But he asked me, can you get a passport to go into Canada? I said I could go anywhere else but Canada. So
won't any passport work to go to Canada? I mean, as long as you got a passport, right?
I don't know. I think you can get in. The problem is when you leave. So that's the
I ain't
problem.
going to no penal colony. There's no easy way out.
Yeah.
There's no shortcut home.
That guy showed me like he drove like 1,600 miles and his lit was like $8,600.
Damn. Hey, they do pay you to cross that border though.
Yeah.
Hey, I was fucking up.
Shit, you need to holler at him though, Josh. That's some good ass money.
Yeah, Josh, I didn't do it when I was running out there when the rates were good in 21, but they had $17,000 loads going into Canada from the West Coast and over from Niagara. I thought about it, but I was getting it good. I was getting while the getting is good. Getting it while I can, I should be getting it. I was getting while the getting is good.
Yeah.
But $17,000 for 1,700 miles, I couldn't even believe that. I thought it was fake. But the guys that did that, they were coming back to like Buffalo. They were telling me, brother, you got to get into this. I was like, I don't care to go to Canada. I don't want to go to Canada. You know what I mean?
Hey, Canada.
I'm just saying, it's Canada.
No, he's being funny, quick. When you get to know him, he's being funny.
I know exactly what he's just saying.
Hey, I didn't want to do it though. I didn't want to go to Mexico. I didn't want to go to Canada. All right, Canada. I didn't want to go.
Now see else was lying like a motherfucker. He wanted to go to Mexico, god dang it. He liked those senoritas, you know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to go
bullshit
to
in those
border
beaches, god dang it.
Come here, border town girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm the West End boy, and they were the border town girls. If you don't
West
get your tight ass,
End
I was
boy.
about to say a bunch of bad shit right now. You wrong, SoCal. You're gonna have me reminisce when I reminisce with you. My God.
Nah, I tired of my truck, goddamn it. Nah, we ain't leaving, baby.
I,
We locked in for life.
I just didn't trust.
Locked in, goddamn.
I did not trust any of those countries. Canada's
I gotta
always
see
had a
if there's
problem with letting you
I
go.
gotta see if there's a way I can turn Josh
Right.
up.
It's
Edit
been
more
like that since
settings.
like shit. I was a child. You better have
Yeah.
everything in order. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
When I used to live in Detroit, the magical land, you know, they
Yeah.
wouldn't let you
Here
back
we
out
go.
if you didn't have all your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Hey Josh, I
Yes,
figured
sir.
something out. I went to my editing screen. I turned your mic up so I can hear you better.
Okay. Yeah, appreciate
Yeah, Jo, we can't have you talking in a can, man. Talking to us in that cup with
No,
that little string in it,
I appreciate it, man. I had to get that in the house for a minute. Yeah.
man.
So for everybody watching, I think pretty much everybody here. I mean, it's not fair for Quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know he's at 9, but no shot to Quick. But I think pretty much everybody here. Well, I don't know about Mario, but besides them two, everybody else is here has grossed 10 grand a week before.
Oh yeah.
That's weekly, brother.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. You think I'd be across the nation? I'd rather be
Come
playing
on.
with my RC cars, holding my granddaughters. They look at me now and they're happy because they're only little babies. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be sitting there with them. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Britisher. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see some of the people we grew up with and went to school with, bro. And
Yeah.
they're not doing so great, but I'll buy them a few drinks.
Yo said 3 trailer park girls
Go to the
gonna
mall,
run
buy
me
new shoes I
outside.
don't need.
Oh shoot.
They're going around the outside. You get
Yeah, it's okay.
And do see do your partner.
I'm a delivery in Riverside, California, bro. I'm going to
Riverside.
How are you?
both.
Shit, you're not that far away. You're only like, how far is the driver? About an hour and a half from me?
Yeah,
You're like
Riverside
hour and a
is
half.
about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're like an hour and a half
About
from
an
me,
hour and
Josh.
45. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna jump off here. I'm gonna eat my food and chill out and get up and keep doing it, right?
All right, Quick. Appreciate
right.
you.
All right, Quick.
All right.
Hey,
Hey,
tell
see,
Sugar Ray, man, I said what's happening.
All right, man. Y'all, hey, listen. Y'all be good out there. Be safe and keep trucking. Yeah, you know how
Show.
Yes, sir.
keep hustling.
Copy that.
Yeah, let me get my $1,000. Where my $1,000 at?
Hey,
Where my
hey.
1,000 at? Where my $1,000
I'm a
at?
shit talker. I'm a shit
Hey,
talker. They got
hey,
money
good brother
problems.
didn't show up. Hey, good brother didn't show up. His
Damn.
company
Where my
must put him
1,000?
on punishment.
Damn. Yeah, they probably. Hey, listen, they took that bonus from him and then some with that camera.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right, man. Y'all be good, man. We'll be around. I'll holler.
All right.
All right.
All right. Hey, you guys noticed though, good brother hasn't showed up on this live stream?
And we've been waiting for him.
Yeah. He got in trouble, man. Look, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, good brother. I'm gonna say you got in trouble, damn it. I ain't gonna say you're in your fucking feelings.
I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm not bagging up good brother or nothing like this. I don't know how he leaves or whatever he do, but I know what I do. So.
Well, speak on it. What do you think about the good brother? He's happy he's making his $1,000, and he represents you guys as lease drivers. Talk to me.
I ain't got nothing to do with this. Okay. Oh no. Dollars in it. What the hell? Bro, if I take $2,000, I'm finna cuss everybody out in this motherfucker office. You better believe it. If I bring home $2,000, there's gonna be some problems. I don't play.
That
bro.
is a hurtful thing. You know, I did
You guys-
a quick turnout.
What the hell?
And I was really mad about my fucking I made what? I made 3,000 on a quick turn. And I'm gonna tell you, I didn't feel good about it. So I went right back out. I didn't feel good about it. I went right back out. That was less than a week. I just turned, boom, boom. And I was like, man, I didn't go anywhere.
I had a bad turn that I did 5,000, and I came back and I banged out 2 back to back. Did another 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, back to back, bang, 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 bang. But yeah, I was mad at the $5,000. I said, nah, man, what the heck? I gotta get
It doesn't feel right.
it doesn't
You
feel
know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, see,
Hey, for the last few years.
and the craziest thing is, you know, my dudes here, shit, I'm over here at the house waiting on these dudes to get back and shit. I'm bored as hell. Like, God damn, when are you guys coming back? Like, I'm just sitting here just waiting. I got my RC controller in my hand, just waiting. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing.
And I'm telling you this
nah,
right now.
You got nitros.
I don't. I EBT getting cut. It doesn't bug me none. Doesn't concern me none. No.
They should be
Not
more
me.
careful about being in life now, because they're gonna be desperate, man. You're gonna walk in the goddamn Starbucks,
Well,
and the bum's gonna walk up.
okay. That's different.
So-
I'm talking about freight wise. I'm talking freight wise though.
Yeah, but here's what people need to be worried about though. People got no OTR.
Grocery store.
Like these motherfuckers gonna eat one way or another. If the government ain't giving the money, they're gonna go steal it. They're gonna go fuck around and find. We're gonna find out, right?
They did that in
I mean,
Memphis some months back. They were opening the back of trucks. That was weird. But you think they know better? Well, they
I
were
guess
doing
Good Brothers
it,
at the
in a
Donkey
couple
Show.
places.
DJ said, "Yeah, nah, it's gonna look, man. I'm glad I got what I got because it's gonna get bad, man. They're gonna be robbing. They're gonna be stealing. I mean, we don't know. I mean, I've seen videos, bro. Man, let me pull one up, man. I've seen videos where this motherfucker said, "Look, when they cut my shit off, I'm gonna be robbing and stealing to get mine."
I mean, they'll go to prison, or we could just flatline them right there because they're robbing our house for one.
You guys are gone.
Man,
You mean-
I don't want to.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't dare a motherfucker to come and try to break in my shit. I don't dare them. You understand? Because they only got one. Hey, only one way out. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't threaten my life. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. I'm not Democrat. I'm not liberal.
See, but I want to play videos, but I don't know why, unless somebody knows about the StreamYard. I don't know why when I'm playing videos now, your guys' mic will echo. So now when I play videos, I got to tell everybody to mute up while the video plays. This shit's crazy. I don't know why it's starting to do that. I don't know if it's in my
You got to
settings.
get into your settings. Yeah. You got the equalizer. All we got is a picture we can put up real quick.
No, it has something to do with sharing my screen. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna play this real quick. So let me play my own ear first. Hang on. Let me find the right video.
When I hear people talking about the EBT cuts and all that stuff, the first thing that pops up in my mind is it's no different than when everybody was talking about the tariffs and they said that the stock market was going to crash and this and that. I mean, everybody always talks and says those things. Until we get there, we don't know. And
well, it started already with some people. So really quick, I'm gonna share this video, but everybody mute up real quick. As soon as I hit the share button, we're all gonna echo. I mean, I don't know why I don't echo, but you guys do. I gotta have Mikey get on here and figure it out. Mute up real quick, Celioso.
I don't know how.
I can mute you real quick. Hang on.
Yeah, do that.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys this shit. It's already happening in some places. Hopefully, I don't get violated with goddamn YouTube, but watch this shit.
Grab what you can. Already, hurry up. A government shutdown left everyone without food stamps this month. Families are scared, kids are hungry, and the tension is real.
Fix it. Put it back on there.
Mine's empty too. Check yours,
Nothing
y'all.
on it. Back up, please. Security, they took everything. You hear me?
So right now, TikTok is in full-blown panic mode because the
Right,
government
I'm not trying to
is
hear you.
still
We gotta-
shut down.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Little cake. Like,
Let me find a different video. I don't want to share somebody that's a goddamn content creator. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch videos. There's a ton of them. Let's see here. Damn, everybody's covering this shit. Hang on. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this motherfucker right here is a trip. Watch this one. It's happening, but it's lightweight right now.
Yo, I need my fucking now. They want us to act like no, we're just gonna steal. With all these growth.
Hello, how are you? Welcome back to Show Nutrition.
Right where their fucking pockets hurt as they drive up prices on things like bread, eggs, meat, cheese. We are gonna bleed them the fuck dry. No spend November. If you don't need it, don't buy it. And it will all come to a head on Black Friday when we will take to the streets for yet another No Kings protest.
First time in 12 years. Okay? I am getting up. I'm ready. Did my hair. Took my shower, brushed my teeth, and I'm going to do my community service hours. Why community service hours, do you ask? Because they told me in order to keep my food stamps, I would have to do 15 hours of community service per week. That's at minimum. I can do more.
Days with no food stamps. I don't know where the fuck we gonna get the food from. Y'all want us to still go out here and be ready to buy a motherfucking feast of food, and y'all done took the fucking food stamps away. How the fuck we gonna do that?
Everything. Did you know that I'm not getting no food stamps November and December? Free me. Get my commissary out, because I'm taking up the stove and taking everything.
Did you know that Democrats want to give $1 trillion in health benefits to illegal aliens? That's why it's shut down. You know what? People like this make me sick.
Yeah, I told y'all, with or without EBT, me and mine gonna eat.
Clock it. Of course we gonna eat.
We gonna eat.
Yeah, it's not just like her. There's a lot of people like this, and you're a loser.
It would not affect you in basic things, right? Like, we're not talking about like a steak meal, like a 5-course, like we're talking about like a basic.
Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this fucking time. Now y'all want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck I look like working when the government is here to help? Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine. Y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us? I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT. Stop fucking playing with me, yo.
So I was scrolling through TikTok and I just saw that next month us low class people, you know, our lower class, we ain't gonna get no motherfucking food stamps. Let me tell you know how many people I have seen saying that they're gonna go to Walmart and steal? Like, they don't know that we don't give a fuck. Like, either you're gonna give us food or we're gonna take that bitch. Why are they doing this? Like, why are they trying us like this? Like,
all right, you guys can unmute real quick. I think I have to unmute Celioso myself. There we go. What do you think? What do you think of what you guys just watched?
I didn't watch shit, but I heard all
that's
together.
a lot of brand new lease drivers on the way to trucking.
Damn!
Yes, dude.
That was a good one. I think like this. I can help out the fine ones.
Yeah, no, it's happening a low key a little bit, man. But that shit. What do you guys think about old boy say he's a boss? Give him his food stamps. He ain't working for nobody. He's a boss. What do you guys take on this shit?
I think he's pimping his baby mama. That's the bottom line. Yep, probably a few of her friends. That's the real. But I look at it like this, man. It will get worse. They are going to flip out. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. You know?
They're saying they're going to be stealing.
I mean, there's nothing anybody can do about it. They're stealing now. The whole thing is when they don't have that free money, and it's kind of sad that they're angry that they're not going to get their money for free anymore. I mean, how dumb do you have to be to think that you could just live for free forever? You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody stole that, what was that? The EDD money, the unemployment insurance. They all stole that and got a bunch of fucking, what were those things? RVs, the small RVs. Then they took their damn hoses out and put them in the streets of LA, just letting shit drain down the goddamn gutter, right? Couldn't believe it. I'm pulling through, picking up loads. I'm like, man, is that shit? He's like, I'm sorry. He just waved his arm out. No, I don't wave it. I don't even want to be here. I don't want to step out on these streets. I don't know what you're shitting out of your filthy guts. But when that money's all gone, it's just going to be more people living in those tents till it looks like Mad Max out there. You should see every major city in America as any ghetto USA. You know what I'm saying? If you pull through, of course, you got better lifestyles, better things to do than look around at the people, but just look around. We damn near in the Badlands right now. Every city in the United States, you know, and not doing nothing about it, you know. So we're just going to have to survive it. I'll tell you what, I think everybody, that's anybody, should get, you know, semi-auto shotgun and just take care of yourself. You know, go get your Glock before Gavin Newsom takes them all away, you know.
That shit is crazy, man. Like, I think YouTube's been taking a lot of videos down because the crazy ones that I've been seeing.
Well, look, they're all wrong. Okay, it's like this. Who says the government has to pay all that shit? They did Social Security for Anglos in the 20s, blah, blah, blah. Everybody else got a little piece of it. They feel they deserve it. But if you don't work, you ain't putting nothing in the Social Security, so why the fuck should you get it? If you don't work, you ain't putting nothing in the welfare. Why should you get it? You know what I mean? These people aren't even getting asked the hard questions, and they're too goddamn ignorant when I'm listening to them to understand if you tell them. You know, I don't want fucking welfare. Never wanted it. I want some now, though. I want these food stamps before they're gone. I can throw a great barbecue like that. I don't need that money to eat. I just want that money for excess for other people to come and eat for free. All for me. Man, catch me down the county line.
Let me see. I was looking for a special video, man, but I don't even see it on here no more. Let's see.
Man, those videos of them crazy people, they are not the business, bro. I feel some type of way when I hear that shit. Something for nothing. I never got something for nothing. Even females. You think they just giving it up for free? They're looking to see if you will be that secret baby daddy or that accidental one. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got money. But the whole thing is, the something for nothing thing, I'll be into it with these people if I ever even spoke to them. I'll tell you what I do when I see weird people. All right now. Okay. I keep walking. We're not entering into this conversation. You know what I'm saying? You don't see things the way I do. You can't. You're not assertive. You know what I'm saying? You're not diligent.
Yeah.
You're none of these things. You're not a go-getter. You're not going to get up. Self-starter. You're none of these things. So I don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. You know what I mean? I get up. I grind every day. I will grind all year long. I haven't a lazy bone in my body. When I'm tired, I work. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hurt, I work. When I'm sick, I work. I don't grind. Oh, poor woe is me. Now, if I'm beat down, Like that code, the CZ19. What'd you call it, bro?
CB19.
That took me out for 4 days, and that's the only thing that has done that in the last 20-something years. You know what I mean? I couldn't even believe that that was real. I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was fake because I knew people were dying and getting real sick. But I didn't think it was going to affect me. That's the only thing that did take me down in decades. You know what I mean? That was a real government vaccination. I'm not going to call it what they call it. You know what I mean? I'm going to call it a vaccination, a forced vaccination, because that's what it was. You know, we don't know what they're putting in the food, the water, the coffee, the grapes, the lettuce. We don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I just look at it like that. You know? But I'm definitely not down with any of them doing all that. Tell you where I'm gonna go shopping is Trader Joe's. Most broke people don't take their EBT there. What's up?
I gotta take this dually to the smog shop to get the special smog. So I gotta get over there, man. But I appreciate you as always, man. I appreciate everybody watching. Hit the like button on the way out. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3.5 freaking hour stream.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I gotta go get this special smog done. So
all right, brother.
You know what I'm talking about? All right, Mario.
Yes,
all right, everybody. I appreciate it, everybody. I'm out of.
All right.